back. Episode 44 of the Odyssey on this podcast. We have a special guest in today. We got Wally Bye.
Give me a clap, boys.
Go on, give him a clap. Make him feel welcome. He's my Mrs. grandfather, legend of a man. He's got some stories here.
He's got some stories to
we
tell.
We thought we'd bring him in and just have a bit of a chat about life and what's going on. Born 1950, Pop.
Yep.
It was a good chunk ago. There's a lot's happened in that time. You've seen a lot of things.
Seen a hell of a lot, mate.
How was the differences in the kids? I don't really know where to start with you. I guess we'll start at the beginning. As a kid, what were some the differences that you find kids today versus kids in your time? Whether it be the fun that you had or the disciplinaries or every difference. How was growing up for you? You find?
Well, you hit your nail on the head there when you said about discipline. In our day, we respected grandparents, parents, aunties, uncles, all that.
Yep.
And today, what I've found, that kids, they don't give a bugger. Can we swear?
You can swear as much as you want.
Yeah, fucking hell.
We don't give a stuff.
Yeah.
Or they don't.
Yeah.
What I've seen, even before I left Tasmania, that was 24 years ago, 25, it was starting to turn.
Yep.
And as I said, but down in Tasmania, you could discipline your kids a bit.
Yeah.
Does that mean flog them?
Hey?
Flog them, you mean?
Not flog them, you give them a whack round the arse.
Yeah, that's a flogging.
Oh, well, that's a flogging, if that's a flogging. I always called it a straightener outer.
Yeah, fair.
When father or mother hit me.
You were around for the
look
cane.
back at them,
You were still around for the cane too, weren't you?
at the school, yeah.
Yeah, wow. So floggings were a normal thing.
Well, me and me mate hold the record, 21 in one day.
21 lashings.
The cane in one day.
Jesus, crikey.
And all it was for was going down in the pine trees with the girls.
So you got flogged for
Well,
going down
wasn't doing anything. Wasn't caught doing anything. I'll put it that way.
There's all allegations, yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be proven in my book.
Yeah.
And back in Longford School, they was very hard on discipline.
Yeah.
You open your mouth when you shouldn't, you got it shut.
That's fine. How hard do they hit you though? Enough to you can still write after?
Oh yeah. Oh, the cane after 5 slashes with the cane, you didn't feel it.
Yeah, it's gone numb.
And then you just walk out and put your hands in the cold water and
Off
she's
you
gone.
go. There's no bloody mental issues from that, you reckon?
No.
Like these kids these days, they fucking go insane. Like they go mad if they get flogged once or twice, It's like fucking the world's falling down around them,
Well, it was the same with your parents. If you got a whack around the arse, you got it for something.
Yeah.
You didn't do it for being a good boy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it.
And that's what I say today. If you do the right thing, if your mother tells you to go and do that, you go and do it. That's what we had to do.
Mm-hmm.
We never ever said no to our grandparents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they asked us to come up because they lived about 5 blocks away and help them, you went up.
Yeah, or you get
You
hit.
didn't say, no, you get stuff, I can't be bothered, I'm doing something else.
That's like, the same story. You were telling that story last night when you snapped your mother's cane at the house.
Yeah. Well, it was always a willow stick.
Yeah,
and if everyone knows what a willow stick is, it's a very swishy.
Yeah.
So it's a stick from willow tree.
Willow tree, yeah.
Right.
Why is that better than another stick?
Oh, because it's so swishy.
It's got a bit of whip to it.
It's got a whip. It's like a head of a whip.
Bends a bit. Yeah,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah.
And the old grandfather, he used a stock whip.
Oh,
He
shit.
cracked that on your ass.
Fucking like a whop.
Yeah, and he could hit it fair on the cheek of your ass, mate, every time.
I remember I had to go on one of those once, and like fucking I was useless, but I flicked it back and it hit me in the face, eh? Because I don't, obviously if you whip them wrong, it's going to come back.
Yeah.
And fucking,
I get you.
yeah.
I tried it in Jindabyne and I was just terrible.
Yeah?
Because I think you got to pull it back, but you kind of just
flick it forward.
Yeah, you just flick it and then it flicks itself.
Yeah, the end of it goes.
Yeah, Ben was doing it in the backpack. It's, it was
They're hell loud.
They're
pretty
so loud.
sick,
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's like fly fishing.
Yeah, that kind of action.
Action.
Yeah.
Never fly fished in my life.
Yeah,
me
well,
either.
that's what it's like.
Yeah,
But
right.
the old grandfather, he'd just give her that little short one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just a little fucking
Yeah, whack, and it'd just crack fair on the cheek of your ass.
That's
and-
rogue.
And if he was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So I never ever done much wrong
Yeah.
where he was. He was a big man.
Yeah.
You know, he was
So you kind of-
6'3" and 18 to 19 stone in them days.
Yeah. So you kind of didn't do anything because he was such a big dude and it was
Well,
intimidating.
you
is
knew
that
what
mean?
you was gonna
Yeah,
get.
you knew what you're going to get, yeah.
And you knew what you're going to get from... My father was only small, believe it or not.
Right,
He was only about 5'7".
right, about my height.
Wow.
Yeah, or probably a little bit shorter.
Yeah,
But Mum was nearly 6 foot.
jeez.
So...
You're
and
quite
I was
tall.
more scared of my mother than I was from my father.
That's the same at our house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And as I told
Mums.
you before, that if we run, it don't matter if you come home at 11 o'clock, Dad's waiting for you.
Oh, yeah. She'd
And
still
you
be
copped
wa-
it.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you cop the razor strap. I don't know if everyone knows.
No,
what
what's
a razor-
that?
What they used to sharpen their razors on.
Oh, yeah.
Just a lump of leather about that long, 2 pieces, clipped together, and they just used to hold it out, the old grandfather, and you
Oh, yep,
sharpen
sharpen
them like, you know, razor sharp.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could sharpen a leather.
Yeah,
That's wild.
yeah.
Is there anything on it? Is it abrasive on it or is it just a piece
Just
of
a
leather?
bit. It's only a bit of leather.
Right.
I've got one somewhere. I just don't know. I don't know if it's still down in Tazzie
Wow, fucking
at
hell.
my sister's, but I'm gonna. When you said I'm gonna look around for it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
So
awesome.
you were born in 1950, did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? There was a bit going on in 1950. I'll just pull up a bit of stuff here. So, so technology. Well, the H bomb was about to get designed. That was when they decided to do the H bomb.
What's a H bomb?
That's the hydrogen bomb,
Yeah, right.
the big one. So that was in 1950. So I think maybe obviously the atom bomb had already been dropped. So that was in the 40s. So
40s, yeah.
yeah. The polio progress. The first successful tests of polio vaccine were done. Cinderella came out.
1950 Cinderella came out.
Yeah, the animated classic premiered in theatres in 1950. Colour TV first came out in the US. Is that right? Do you reckon?
Well, we never got a TV till I was about 12, I reckon, 10 or 12 in the
So
60s.
that'd be 62. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and what else? Yeah,
I had a quick thing. You just made me think about it. You would have been 16 or 19 when they landed on the moon.
Yeah,
that was 69, was it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
19,
Do you
yeah.
remember anything from that time?
Oh,
Or?
I can remember watching it.
Really?
Yeah, I can remember watching it and him getting out, and and this is first step for man and all that.
Yeah, well, you
I
watched
wasn't
that.
that interested in it.
Yeah, okay.
Don't get me wrong, I wasn't. I was more an outdoor.
yeah. Not a real TV guy. Is that
No,
what you mean? Yeah.
no, I didn't watch a lot of TV.
There's an interesting thing because these boys believe that the moon landing was fake. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think it was real after seeing it, like with your eyes? Because these
Well-
guys say it was in a studio. There's a big conspiracy saying that they didn't
Yeah.
actually go. It was in
Yeah.
a studio. What's your thoughts on that? Because I need someone
man,
to back
you
me up
got
here.
me there because at the time I thought it was real.
Yeah.
But then you come up with these TV shows where they're doing it in the studio,
Yeah.
showing you how they did it,
Yeah.
and all this crap.
Yeah.
But they found things on the moon from the moon.
Yeah,
you know,
from the landing, yeah.
from the landing.
Yeah, I tell these boys,
You know?
I've got so many, because I believe they did it.
Yeah.
These boys fucking swear
Well,
it's fake.
I don't know. It just seems like very primitive time, 69, to be going to the moon. You know, it just
Yeah.
seems like, I don't know. Technology didn't seem like it was capable of that.
Well, they had like 100,000 people working for 2 years or something
Yeah.
on that thing,
I
man.
suppose, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Anyway.
I'm still on the fence a little bit about it. But
They're going back. They're ready to go.
Yeah, I
Countdown's
think-
on.
few weeks, apparently, they're going around the moon or something.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
they're orbiting, they're going to orbit the moon and come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ready for landing in I think the next mission will be landing on the moon. So
Yeah.
that'll be in a couple of years. So that's pretty interesting.
That's what your boys and oh, sorry.
No, he said allegedly.
Yeah.
They could do it in a studio real easy now.
Well, it'd be easy to detect now than it was back then.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll know this
If
time
it's real or not.
real or not.
Yeah.
Or it'll be the opposite. It'll be that good. Like, there's
AI
videos
shit.
now that I don't know whether are real or not. The new
Yeah.
AI videos that you might see. And
Yeah.
yeah, 100%. I don't know what's real or what's not. So it might go either way.
Yeah.
Who knows?
See, technology has gone that far from when I
Fucking hell, yeah.
in the 60s, when
Yeah.
I first can remember doing things,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even with cars, like your electric car.
Yeah.
I always said to you that your kids will be driving around in a car that's 6 foot off the ground.
Yeah.
There'll be no no running on the road.
Road, yeah.
Will they be driving them, you reckon? Or
Of course, they'll be driving them.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
it'd be like,
On that,
You don't
Elon just announced the new Roadster coming out, and I was watching Joe Rogan, and he said, what can we expect? He goes, well,
I've seen that.
he said, well, we're supposed to be in flying cars, so that's a hint. And he's like, what are you saying? Your next Roadster's a flying car? He's like, I can't say anything, but we're supposed
But
to be
yeah.
in flying cars. So that'll be interesting if we have fucking flying
There you
cars.
go.
that's what I reckon you'll have. Well,
It's got to go that way, right?
planes. How far as planes come from when I used to go, when you travel from Tasmania to Melbourne on one of them twin engine things,
Yeah.
you know, and they'd puddle along the thing.
What,
and
with the
you'd-
propellers, yeah.
Go on
Yeah.
the same speed as a car.
Yeah.
Just staying in the air.
You're thinking to yourself, is it going to get up or is it going to, you know? And now you're sitting back there, they go 20 yards and they're in the air.
Yeah. Do you reckon there was a lot more room in the planes back then? Because right now we're fucking squashing the planes so
yeah,
bad.
there was.
Yeah, it's
But
shit.
they probably had a different load amount, you
It
know.
wasn't
like,
all about money.
Yeah, it's all about money. That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
yeah, we were
money.
talking about this last night
Cram
too.
as many people in as you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me bring it back a little bit, Pop. You're telling me a story the other night where you were like 12 or something. You were going past a cop and he told you that you had to have a light on your bike.
Yeah.
Can you run us through that? Because
Well,
that was a rogue story.
The old cop in our town, well, we had 3 cops, but one of them used to ride a bike. Never drove a car.
I thought surely that's got to be the worst
license.
one.
And he'd come, well, that's what he done. And he
just how
was
he
a
got
fit
around.
man, and I can tell you now, he used to swim Longford River every day of the week, every day of the week, every
the
week
freezing
of
cold.
the year. Yeah, in the freezing cold.
Shit.
And then run back to his place every morning. He done that.
Fucking
Bad
hell.
bastard.
And he was a Scotchman, and he was about 6'8", and
He's a
about
big-
20 stone, 18 stone, but fit.
Was he on a penny farthing or was he on
No,
just a BMX?
he was on a big one. He was on a big one.
How
mate.
heavy's 20 stone? I've got no idea.
Yeah,
what-
you know, well, I don't.
What's a stone?
I couldn't have a clue.
It's
I'm
heavy.
still in feet and inches, mate. If I do anything at home, it's always in feet and inches,
Yeah.
not
yeah.
in metric.
Yep, it's imperial.
I've still
yep.
got the
Imperial system.
old ruler.
Yeah,
you know,
right.
the 3 foot
Yep, yep.
meter,
Wow.
and that's what I use.
Shit.
Because I just couldn't grasp. I can grasp it a bit, but I don't.
But you grew up with Imperial, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When I went to school, it was 66, wasn't it? When
Is that
it
when they changed? Yeah, right. 66.
On the 13th of February, 1966.
Fucking hell, he knows
There
this
you
shit.
go.
That's
Haven't
when
you
they.
heard the old song?
No.
Go on.
In come the dollars and in come the cents to replace the pounds, shillings and pence. Be prepared to change when the money starts to mix on the 13th of February 1966.
66. There you go.
Was that like an ad or something, was it, back in the
Yeah,
day?
that was back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, shit.
wild.
There you
And
go.
what's his name died the same year.
King George.
American funny man, you know, had the Walt Disney.
Oh, yeah.
He died the same
Same
year.
here, shit.
There you go.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah, right. That's wild.
You know.
What were we saying before?
Oh,
the
the
big
bike,
Yeah,
yeah.
the big
The bike,
bike.
yeah.
Anyway, I was going past him one day and he said, "Hey, boy, put a light on your bike."
How old were you?
Oh, I was about 10 or 12, I suppose.
Yeah.
I can't really know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I get home and when my mother opened a can, she'd open it halfway and then bend it back
Oh, yeah, so you
and tip
seal
the
it.
fruit out, you know, a peach tin or anything.
Yep.
So I got that and I drew it on the bottom, undone the nut near the wheel, put it through and done it back up. And the old man had a heap of stuff he used to wash the car's parts with because he was a mechanic.
Yep.
So I took out a stake, put it in, and as I was going past him, I lit her.
It's just a flame in a
Flame
can.
going out, yeah. And,
What a torch.
and I said, "How's that?" He said, "That's what I didn't mean that, boy." Because you call everyone boy.
Boy,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then, yeah.
And as I told you, that you never, if he caught you doing something wrong, you went to the boys' club and got in the gym with him, in the ring with him.
Oh, really?
3 rounds, three 3-minute rounds, and he wouldn't hurt you. Yeah, well, he'd make your ears ring, but he wouldn't knock you off your feet or hit you in the head or, you know. But he'd bounce around me like I was I done it once.
Yeah.
I got caught for fighting up in the main street, and that's one thing he wouldn't stand for.
Yeah.
Fighting.
But
Right.
then he'd go and fight
That
you.
was mum's and grandmother's place.
Oh, yep.
Do the shopping.
Yep.
And he took me in, mate, I tell you what, my ears rung for a week.
So what? So wait. So you got caught fighting in the street. So he got you and said, right, come in here. We're getting in the gym.
Well, he said to him, "You'll be down in the boys' club Thursday night."
Oh, so yep. So
Not booking you, or not costing you $20 for a booking.
Yeah.
You're getting a ring with him.
Yeah.
He didn't do it twice, I can tell you.
Yeah, you think you can fight? Come down to the gym kind of thing, and we'll
Well,
have a
that's
go.
right. If
yeah.
you think you're good enough,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
fighting, But we're fighting kids our own age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
it's a
that's
bit of
another thing too, with fighting like that. If we knock you down or you knock me down, you put your hand out and
Help
pick
him
him
up. Yeah. It's
There's
changed.
no kicking or coming
Jumping
with
on-
knives
stomping
or
on
going
heads
home, getting
and
the
shit.
knives
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
kicking that. There's none of that in my day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, that's times
Yeah.
have changed, man.
Yeah.
eh? It's crazy.
Yeah. And the boot up the arse, he lift you that eye off the ground.
Boot up the arse.
Yeah. He was, as I said, 6'7" or something.
Yeah.
And had a 16 size boot, I think. And he'd lift you off the ground when he booted you.
The cops could flog, like
Yeah,
kick you
yeah.
up the arse.
Yeah,
and all sorts of-
Pop was saying
That's where it should be today.
yeah, I agree.
it's all revenue based now, isn't it?
It is.
Like we were saying, like
is.
they need to make quota on fines and speeding
Yeah.
tickets.
Yeah.
Whereas back then it was not money based.
It's about learning a lesson.
Yeah,
teaching
like-
the kids to fucking keep straight.
Like you've got some stories of interactions with police because you obviously knew the police in your area pretty well.
Everyone knew them well.
Yeah.
Everyone in the town knew each other. And
Yeah.
we respected the old people. You didn't do anything to the older generation like grandfathers
Yeah,
and
yeah.
grandmothers.
Left them alone. Yeah,
You left them alone
respected them.
Yeah.
and respected them.
Yeah,
And they respected you,
yeah,
and that's how it was. I know we got into trouble, don't get me wrong.
yeah,
We done things we shouldn't have done.
as you do.
Yeah.
That's just part of growing up, isn't it?
Growing up, yeah. If we'd have been caught, we'd have been in big trouble, some of it,
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
cops they wasn't there to send you to court. Well, I don't think, I never ever heard anyone going to court for that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You all got to kick up the arse or a smack under the ear and
Yeah,
Send
get
home,
on
off we
with
go.
it.
Yeah.
And if you went home and told your father, you get another one off him.
yeah. Or if they found out, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. You were
So
say-
you turned up at the gym for that simple reason, because he'd come down home and get you.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
So it's no good not turning up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everyone took their punishment.
Fuck, that's wild.
And simple stories like you were saying, bench seats back in the day. You got pulled over because you were a
Yeah,
bit
well,
close.
Chireen, yeah.
Like
My
just-
wife, yeah.
Yeah, and they pulled you over and they realised
She was well, once he realised who it was, he wanted a load of wood. I worked in a sawmill then. He wanted a load of wood for the old maids, we used to call them.
Yeah.
Those returns of the soldiers that never made it back.
right.
Wives.
Yeah, right.
And they lived in a row of houses. Mm-hmm. And he used to look after them. And I got out of the car and wondered what I'd done wrong. Oh, Walter, he said, it's you. I said, yeah, mate, what's up? He said, I want a load of wood for the old maids. Can you do it for me? I said, yeah, mate, next week. Oh, thanks, mate. See ya.
Well, you thought you were getting done for something.
Well, that's what he pulled me up. He didn't know it was me till he pulled me up.
What did you get pulled up for?
I don't know.
Oh, you still don't
he
know?
still don't know.
Yeah, shit. So he
You
pulled
know.
you up for something and he's like, oh, it's just you, Walt. Great,
Yeah.
just a load of wood.
You know.
And you went and get dropped off the wood, I suppose. And
Yeah,
that was
I
that.
dropped off. Well, my boss used to donate wood to these people.
yeah.
Yeah,
And I took him a load through the week, and he was quite happy with that.
Fucking hell.
it's wild
Even-
different times.
I was only not quite 17
Yeah.
when I was driving the truck around the town with wood in it.
Yeah.
And when I went to get my licence, he said, you've been driving trucks for 3 years. I said, I know. He said, oh, for God's sake, come in here. What else do you want? Tractor? Motorbike?
Tractor, motorbike.
Put it all on there for
Put
you.
it all on. I had them all.
Yes.
Actually, I lost my last one this year at 95.
Fuck.
That was MR. Being
MR,
Richard.
right.
I lost the HR and articulation, or what do they call one?
Combination.
Yeah, what it was. I lost that about 3 years ago.
Is that because your age? Yeah.
I've got to have a medical certificate now to drive.
Right. So are you allowed to drive now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. And what age do they cut you off now?
Well,
Like driving?
my father was 95 and he got an A+ on his last test.
Shit.
3 weeks before he died.
Well,
Take that.
But he was a mechanic, so he'd been
Yeah.
doing it for a couple of years, I suppose, hasn't
he drove Shell. He worked for Shell.
Uh-huh.
And he drove their semis and drove
Sick,
their
oh,
truck. He'd
yeah.
done And plus, he was their mechanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Because my
saying-
grandmother, my great grandmother actually, she drove until she was 94. I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore, are you?
I think if you can pass the
Oh, test, right. They give you a test? do
every
they?
year I've got to have one.
Ah, I see. What, like you get in a car with the
Oh,
instructor?
later on, these are only medical tests at the moment,
Right,
up
right.
to about 80.
Okay.
And then I've got to start having driving tests every year, like that.
Yeah, yeah, with an instructor or whatever, yeah.
with the instructor.
Fuck, there you go.
Well, I was going to say, last night as well, we were talking about pop. Well, like you said, there was always a means to make money. I was wondering how old were you when you first started, shooting rabbit, like you were saying, for hide and swapping it for cash and the pine cones. We'll get into a bit of that,
Yeah.
So how old were you when you first started?
10,
10.
9, 10,
Shooting
Yep.
guns,
What
Is
are
that
we
what you mean?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
A rifle.
a rifle, yep. So you got
well,
your
we had
first...
air rifle to start with.
Oh, yeah. How old were you then, you reckon? 10 when you
about
got...
12, 10 or 12,
10 or
between that age.
Yeah, yep, when you first rifle, yep.
So you got your first gun about 10, 12.
Yeah.
And then-
Shotgun about 14, I think I got a shotgun.
And but you were using them for, like you were saying, you were going and using it to shoot rabbit and
Rabbits.
roo, and you
Was
were
that-
swapping that for cash and stuff.
Oh,
weren't
is
you?
that for wages? Yeah, some sort of money, yep.
Yeah, well, we had to make our own money back then because my father and mother was very religious, so they give 15% to the church before you start.
Shit.
Yep.
And then Mum didn't work at all, so we had on a single wage. Mm-hmm. So if we wanted to go to the show, we had to earn our own money.
Right.
So we earned it by selling pine cones.
Why did you
rabbits.
sell pine cones?
What did he get? Yeah. What happens with... What do they use
I know
pine cones
why,
for?
but why did we sell?
Well, there used to be the old wooden stoves.
Uh-huh.
That's what they burned them.
Oh,
they
shit.
Burnt them in.
Right. Is it the oils in the pine cones that stay
Well,
lit
no,
longer,
it's
or is
just
it
they dry out. They're easy to put
easy
in. And,
fuel.
and most of the old people around the town had boxes, so we'd take 2 or 3 bags and fill them up.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Probably only get $2 a bag or something for it,
So
What's
you just
that?
go take a bag to the forest to fill them up with pine cones,
yeah,
drop
fill
them
it
back.
up, yeah, and drop them back. But
Fucking
you
hell.
got to remember to get them. We'd go up all week and cut them,
Yeah.
break them up, bag them. Saturday we get Dad's Rotary with the trailer, and away we go. And we stand on the thing and just drive the Rotary.
What's a rotary? Oh, it's a car.
No, it's a thing for cutting up grass.
Oh, right.
But he had a wheel on the back, what do they call them, a dog or something, a jockey wheel.
Oh, right. Yeah. Jockey
wheel.
wheel. Yep. Yep.
And you had the 3 wheels, and then you put the trailer on a ball, like we have today.
Yep. Totally.
And we go up, away we go up and load our bags on, and then we go around the town on this.
So they were all broken up. They weren't just solid pine cones.
solid pine cones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Shit.
Some green, some mostly dry.
Dry. Yep.
Yep.
But some liked them green because they like to smoke
Oh, yeah.
and get that flavour through the
Yeah. Okay.
Wild, eh?
through the meat.
So people really relied on pine cones to cook and do things like
Well,
that.
not
like-
only pine cones, but pine
yeah,
cones,
but
yeah.
like there wasn't like your gas, because people
No.
forget that in things, Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't just like you go in the kitchen and cook. You had to get shit to cook, and
Yeah,
then.
just have a fire. It was all fire ovens, were they?
Fire ovens, yeah.
And what do you reckon a bag of pine cones? How long did that last? The person cooking with them and stuff,
Well, probably they'd use probably 3 or 4 a week.
Bags.
Yeah, plus other wood.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get me wrong.
You'd have
And
to have
them days they used to leave them burning all night if they could.
Yeah.
Some of them they just turn them right down and they just smoke. And
Just so it's easy to light the next day
but you're
or
not
whatever.
allowed now because it's going up in the atmosphere.
Ah, fucking
So
hell.
that's all been stopped.
Yeah.
You've got to burn them out of a night and start them next morning.
You're saying they used to use them as incubators too at some stages there.
That was my father.
Was it? What was the go? These
Well, my father was born in 1917
far
at
out.
28 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
So remember that. And
In those days,
in
fucking
those days.
hell.
And they told my grandmother that he'd die.
Yeah.
Take him home, but he's going to die.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And I have seen the photo, but I don't know if my sister's got it or of my grandfather holding him, and he's just there in the hand.
Holy
like that.
shit, that's so
In
early.
1917.
17. Anyway, they tanned the sheepskin and they kept him in the oven.
Holy shit.
In the wood oven. Not shut the door, of course.
Yeah.
But that's
Not
where
shut the door.
They'd bring it to a certain temperature and then they just put him in there and
Far
have the door
out.
open. She'd bring him out and feed him and put him back in the oven.
Survived. Fucking
And
hell.
he survived, eh?
That's wild.
He grew in an
He
oven.
lived to 95.
We're doing things wrong. We need to put them in the oven, mate.
That's
Yeah.
wild. Obviously, the oven's not
hell.
running at
No,
80,
obviously, yeah.
180.
They just got a
fan
just
forced.
got a ticking. Well, there's nothing like that in them.
No,
days.
yeah.
No fan forced or anything like that.
Just put him on a rack, you know?
Yeah. Like smoking him,
rack.
like a smoked salmon.
He didn't turn out brown
No, I was
anyway.
gonna say, yeah. Was he well done? Yeah.
No, he was pretty white. So,
Still pretty raw.
yeah. So,
shit,
but
that's
that's
wild.
what went on in them days.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know, and people, you look at you, you wouldn't survive then. They don't survive now, but you did.
Yeah, I was nervous when my kids were in incubators 2024 in,
Yeah.
you know, boxes in the best facility in the world. So I couldn't imagine. And they were 33 or 34 weeks.
Years old, yeah.
Not 28.
Yeah, fucking
Like, that's nearly half.
1917.
That's just over half way. So
And he never had no disabilities over it
Yeah, wow. That's
Yeah.
wild.
because of it, and they can't understand. Actually, my grandmother did tell us once that the doctor that brought him into the world could not understand why he lived.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
You know,
crazy for those,
I
in
have
those
remember
days.
that telling us that as kids.
And imagine the branch of humans that stopped from your father. You know, there's no
If you
Maddie,
didn't survive,
Fraser,
yeah.
you,
Yeah.
no one. Like the
Oh, yeah.
whole big, you know, of
The
course.
family line
Oh,
stops.
there's 8
Yeah.
of us.
It's like luck, you know. It's like, what are the odds? Thank God, to be honest, you know.
Luck
right.
or fate, you know.
Yeah,
It's fate, in my opinion.
yeah, well-
What wasn't meant to be will be.
Yeah, that's right, man.
yeah,
And that's what I tell my kids. What will be, will be.
Yeah.
yeah. What was your first job, Pop? Pine cones.
No. Oh, well, as a kid, yeah. But when
Your
I
first
first
official.
left school, I left school at 14 and 11 months.
Mm-hmm.
I was when I left school because I hated school.
Yeah.
I used to go twice a week and all this in there. And Mum said, get a job.
I think he's the only one that's graduated in the room, so
Oh,
we're all the
right.
same way. Yeah.
You leave. So
Yeah.
I got a job in a research farm where they grow all these crops in little pieces and
What year is this, you reckon? 64?
64, well, that'd be 64, yeah.
Yep, 64, 65.
Late 64.
Yeah, 64.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, just for
And,
context, yeah.
I done a little bit of time there. My first job was thistle hopping.
Was what?
What?
Thistle hopping.
What's that?
You have a bag on your back and you have a hoe and you walk around a big paddy cutting the thistles.
What's the tissels?
A thistle. It's like a prickle, right?
Prickle, yeah. It's like a
Little bush.
grows up this high and it's a weed.
Right.
I
And
think
that-
they use it for medicine and shit too, don't they?
Do they?
Thistles?
I don't know.
yeah.
I chopped a lot of them.
Were you just killing them, just like killing weeds?
Just cutting them out of the ground and leave them lying there.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
right.
They die in the sun.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
And then when dinner time comes, you go and sit down by the river and then half hours up, away you go
Go
again.
back into it.
And when you finish that paddock, you went to another paddock.
14 years old.
Yeah.
Jesus
What was
Christ.
your weekly wage there, you reckon?
It was about $6 a week.
That's balling, dude.
$6 a week. But them days you've got to remember that you get $2 for that was a lot of money. $2 for a bag of pine cones.
Yeah, sure. Oh, so you had
But-
more than one means of income
Yeah.
as well. That's right. We got to remember that.
Yeah.
But how so just for context, so for $6 what could you buy? Like, you know, in those days you could buy
Well, maybe go down to $1. You know, what could you get for it?
We'll go back to 20 cents in the early 60s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right.
Two bob it was then before
bob.
Says this one come in. We go to shop, we get an ice cream, a drink, and a packet of lollies. For that
20
20
cents. Fucking hell, yeah. So
You know,
$6
you can't
go
buy
right.
nothing for it now.
No
Yeah.
way.
Nothing
You can't
at all.
even buy nothing for $1.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's right.
You
So
know.
$6 went a long way then. If
Yeah.
if you could buy all
That's
that
20 cents.
with 20 cents.
And you'd pull up at a service station, and on the wall there'd be a place you could put 20-cent pieces.
For
And
fuel.
I could put $1.50 in and get enough petrol to get home. You know, and all that sort of thing. You know, you just put the thing in and then you put your money in and she starts up.
And all cash, obviously, back then. You didn't walk around with
Obviously, yeah.
No, yeah, it was all cash. I never had a card till I think I was married. It was the 70s.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
It's wild.
You know, I never used a card. It was all cash. And if you done anything for anyone, you get cash.
Yeah.
No taxes, no.
No bullshit.
Yeah, well, there was no like GST, all that shit.
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah. You didn't have to have a business or anything like that bullshit.
No,
Yeah.
no, you just, someone had asked you to, well, I used to work for an old lady, I told you. My Moscotta name was, she died at 103, actually.
Fucking hell.
And
They
she
lived
lived in Cuckoo Valley.
Cuckoo Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, and the house she lived in was sheets of tin, No lining on the inside whatsoever. All the cupboards was apple cases, was wooden apple cases.
Oh, yeah, old boxes. From
Nailed onto the studs.
Shit.
And someone said to me one day, if you ever go, when I started working for her, they say, never have a drink. Don't go for a drink of tea. And anyway, one day I was a bit dry and she said, would you like a drink, Walter? I said, yeah, I'll have a cup of tea. Well, we walked inside and I could hear this sound. Buck, 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 buck was going. I said, what the hell's going on? And there's an apple case sitting on the table and I just pulled the bag back and here's an old chook sitting on a dozen eggs.
In the kitchen?
In the kitchen. And
There's a grocery shop right there.
yeah, and anyway, she gets a cup down out of this apple case and she goes,
Oh, cleans her out for you.
cleans it out
Oh,
with
no.
licks a finger and rubs it around the inside of the apple case. The cup.
What were you doing cash work there for?
I was teaching her horses to lead. She bred Shetland ponies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was that rich lady.
Yeah, she had plenty of money.
Yep.
She'd fly to Melbourne twice a year and sell her ponies.
Right.
You know, she had about 30 mares,
Shit.
a couple of stallions.
Yeah.
Because you used to do a bit of hunting and that on horses and go up in the mountains.
Mountains, yeah, I rode up in the mountains.
How well, yeah, can you give us a bit of an insight into that even, you know, because they're always good stories, you know.
18, 17,
Yeah.
we rode the mountains when we started riding up there.
Yeah.
But I was up there as a kid.
Yeah.
My uncle used to burn the mountains off like that you did in the old days.
Yeah.
And I used to go up with him.
Wow.
And he was, in my opinion, I loved him.
Yeah.
He was a great man. You heard of Barry Lawrence?
No.
Football, he played for St Kilda
No.
in the AFL, so you might know him.
No.
Anyway, it was his father.
Right.
And he
shit.
was a man with arms like that.
Jacked, he was huge.
Oh,
yeah.
man, he was. I've seen him put a training post on his shoulder and a crowbar on the other side with wire on it and walk a kilometre
Fucking hell.
and a shovel and put that post in
Yeah,
and then
shit.
tie the wire on it and come back.
Fuck it up.
You know, he was just
Just
a
a-
monster of a man, but a lovely man. I loved
Wow.
him.
Yep.
He was more like a father to me than
Your
probably an
dad
uncle.
was. Yeah, right.
You know,
Yeah.
and I learned a lot from him. I carted hay with him, drove the trucks while they loaded them.
Yeah.
Him and his two boys.
Yep.
I drove the trucks.
Wow.
Them days they had the old pull-out accelerator, as you know. You ever seen
Oh,
trucks?
no.
No pedal.
No, I had to pedal there if you wanted to use it, but they had an accelerator you used to pull out.
Ah.
So they'd pull it out so far, and then I'd jump in the seat and I'd stand on the seat driving. Whoops, sorry.
No, all good.
I'd stand on the seat driving up and down the roads while they threw the hay on.
Fuck. That's why, because then the throttle would stick to that same
Yeah,
speed the whole
same
time.
speed, yeah.
And what about braking? Did you have to push it into brake or
No,
just put the
I
brakes
just
on?
used to go round in a circle.
Oh yeah.
Till it slowed down.
Yeah, and it's slow. It'd just naturally keep going.
Keep
because
going.
Once,
There's nothing to stop for. Is that what you mean?
Well, there's nothing to stop
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
And when they said you're allowed to stop, Casey or Barry would undo the door and jump in, and I'd move over and they'd push the clutch
yeah,
and the
pull her
brake
up.
in. That's when we was loaded.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they wouldn't do it before they was loaded. And,
That's mad.
Wow, that's wild.
But back to the sorry.
sorry.
No,
we're
that's
getting
fine.
in front
Well,
of it.
no, that's right. I'm here for that. I'll keep everyone back on. But yeah, you used to, because these are great stories. You go up the mountains and you're telling me that you camp on streams nearby. That the trout to be so thick, you'd be walking.
Walking across them in breeding season, yeah.
Yeah.
In the spawning
So,
season,
yeah,
they call it. I'll get it right.
Just
Yeah.
go into that for us because
Well, when we used to go up and for a start, if it wasn't spawning season, we'd take 2 or 3 dead lions and half a dozen grubs,
yeah.
and we'd catch our trout and cook it and eat it.
What were
We
you going
spent
up the mountains for? Just to get out?
Just to ride.
Yep,
We'd try different tracks.
Yep.
Those are a main track and those what they call them, where the farmers used to take the sheep up,
Yeah. Right. Okay.
drovers tracks,
right.
and those hydro tracks.
Yep. Yeah.
And
all
we'd
sorts.
try them all. And
Yeah.
those are a long way round, what we called the long way round.
This is all on horseback, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I've never ridden a horse in my fucking life.
I loved it.
Yeah?
You
Yeah.
know,
Pop loves his horses.
it was what would you call it? I can't think of the word now, but you're out there in the open.
Yeah.
You know, there's 4 or 5 of us, 3 or 4 of us.
Yeah, it'd be
Sometimes.
good, eh? On
You
the
got your
back.
guns, your swag. You got
Yeah.
your horse. You're riding nature through nature.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah.
cutting
Yeah.
through environments.
Yeah.
Like it must be like it must have been a different feeling, you know.
You could shoot a
because-
roo off the horse.
Yeah.
Horse wouldn't move.
Really?
Yeah.
The bang.
Yeah. Bang, the gunshot wouldn't worry the horse at
Really?
all. No.
Wow.
Wild.
Chuck it across the back of him and wouldn't worry him.
How many guns would you go out with? And would you go
Only one.
how was your back? What was your pack for a trip?
Well, it'd be your swag, which is, I had a big quilt thing, probably as big as that carpet here.
Yep.
Okay. And I used to roll up and tie it on behind me stock saddle. And the gun used to go down the side in the holster.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Go in the saddlebag on the side, your deadlines, and
Oh, you shit.
which is very illegal. But
Deadlines. What's that?
deadline.
What's the
that?
deadline?
A deadline's where you just chuck it in and tie it to
Oh,
a bit of
like
stick.
like a fishing line on a
Yeah,
hook.
fishing
but
line
just,
on a hook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not on a rod. Just tie it off.
No, just tie it
so you
off
can
on the
come
ground.
back to it
come
later.
back to it later.
Aren't you
yeah.
allowed to do that? Is that illegal?
Oh, illegal.
Oh.
They're very illegal down there.
Right. I didn't know that.
And when we was kids with old grandfather, he'd take you up on the mountain and he'd show you how to tickle fish. You ever tickled a fish? Rub your hand along the belly and then get to the gills and
Fucking rip it out.
Rip it out.
How,
Hand fish.
There must have been so many fish in there to be able to do that. You can't even see
oh
them.
no, it's you get them under rocks and
Oh,
you-
yeah,
you
so they're just
gotta-
hiding under
They
there.
call it noodling in America.
Do
You
they?
know, yeah, you know when they go catfishing?
Catfish, yeah.
And they fucking put their whole arm in the fish's
Oh,
mouth
yeah,
and they grab
yeah.
the gills from the inside.
Yeah,
And rip them out. They're huge too.
Yeah,
eh?
have you seen it?
yeah. Well, I was ready.
What are they?
Pound.
Little
Trout.
trout, yeah.
All trout.
Rainbow trout or?
Both
Yep,
rainbow and brown.
yep.
But you just rub along the belly and when you got to the gills, you just put your
Pull 'em
finger
out.
into the gill
Wow.
and straight out they come. I caught many
crazy.
like that, mate.
Wow.
And there's nothing better than them straight on a barbie.
Oh, fuck.
How you pull it out, bleed it,
Bleed
Barbie.
it, gut it,
Barbie.
and pull the gills out, cut the head off,
Yeah.
straight on the
Were
barbie.
you trapping rabbit or shooting rabbit for food as well?
Trapped a lot, mate.
Yeah.
We used to, as a kid,
Oh, ferrets and that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
I had
so much.
ferrets.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I won't get
as
you.
a kid, well, I used to go and stay at my uncle's all the holidays, and that was my uncle Trevor, and he was a great man.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know, I reckon you'd have to shoot him. He'd ask you why. You know, he was that sort of bloke.
That
He was
guy,
that- I loved him,
Fuck.
and he had a farm, and we'd set traps all along the road. And when his eldest boy would go out courting, coming home, all the rabbits would run off the road straight into our traps.
What trap were you kind of running?
A leg trap.
Oh, like a loop.
Oh no, steel trap that closes on.
Oh, like a
illegal now.
bear trap.
Yeah.
Like the old bear trap
small,
styles.
small type of
Oh,
that.
so
yeah.
it's just like a claw that grabs them. Yeah, gotcha.
You used to push them open, had a tongue there. You used to flick a little thing
Yeah.
under a tongue,
Yep.
and then you'd put a stick under that, and you'd lay some sticks and that over it to cover it.
Right. So you didn't bait it, did you? They just them running across the
they
top.
just run
Yeah.
across the top just to get them.
Far out.
We caught Tazzie devils. They're a fun to catch.
What? Really?
Oh,
They
man.
they holler too, don't
Oh, geez, don't they squeal and don't they? And they grab it. You go
Are they
get them with a
aggressive?
stick and they grab that in their teeth, mate. You won't get it out.
Yeah,
they?
wow.
Oh my god! What were you killing them for? Just invasive?
Well, no, we didn't kill them
They
if
just
we
got
didn't
caught.
have to. They got caught. We'd try and hit the trap at the end of the trap so the trap sprung open.
Yeah.
So they'd take off.
Yeah.
We let a lot go, but some you had to kill.
Yeah, just
And what
to
would
get
you?
them out of the trap.
Were
or
you
whatever.
keeping? Yeah, were you keeping the rabbits that you were trapping?
Yeah,
Yeah, because they were worth money.
worth money, yeah.
That's right. What would you? How would you? The skin be worth? The pelt,
Pelts,
the meat, or
the meat
all
and
of
the
it?
pelts.
Yeah, right.
The meat and the pelts.
They reckon the meat's pretty nice eating, isn't it?
I
haven't-
love it.
Yeah, I haven't-
Yeah.
I've never had it.
But see, a lot of people won't. See, Mum used to make kangaroo patties.
Yeah.
And she put kangaroo and all the meat that's left over for the week, you know, from your beef and your
Oh, yeah, yeah.
mince it all up together. Oh, loved it.
Lovely. I like roux meat. It's good stuff. It's
Yeah.
like nice sweet meat,
I
eh?
was
Yeah.
saying that it's real gamey, but it's good when it's done right, I suppose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, you went into the meatworks industry. You did that for most of your life, didn't you?
yeah, the last part, yeah.
Yeah. Well, how old were you when you started into that? Because that was quite a. There's some interesting things.
21, 20,
21.
21,
And it was-
71.
And
yeah.
it's quite a good industry to be in, money wise and
Oh,
stuff.
fantastic.
Yeah, and there's a lot of interesting things like the gallbladder stones. You're saying
Yeah,
the
gallstones.
Yeah, the infant cow's blood. Like, you know, we'll get through all them things, but we'll start off with say when you first got there. How did you come across that job? You know, because you were doing the
Sherry's
research.
father.
Sherry's father. That's right.
He was the foreman.
Pop
He was the
Nan's,
boss.
Nan's dad.
He was the boss.
Oh, right.
He was the
yes,
foreman.
yes.
Yep.
And see, I started going with Sherry when she was 14.
Right.
And I had to sit on the couch for the first 2 years. I wasn't allowed to take her out till she was 16.
Yeah, shit.
So all we could do was go around and hold hands. But
How old were you at the time?
I'm 3 years older than her.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I
17.
was 17.
Isn't that the
just-
same age gap between you and Mads? She was
Yeah.
about, she was about 14 or 16 when you got together.
15, something like that.
15,
Something
Yeah.
criminal. No joke, yeah, something.
Yeah.
Can you
Bit
get us a
sketch.
drink, man? Sorry.
Yeah, I could go another jet ski. Please, son. Yeah. Where were we? Yeah, so he got you the job.
the
He
job.
got me the job there. Plus,
'Cause
I
you
was
weren't
in- I
liking-
was in- I was in the sawmill.
Because you, oh, okay, yeah. So because you were in the research facility,
Yeah, that was the first job.
and then you got sick of that, and then you went to the sawmill.
Yeah, no, I got fired from there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go into that. Oh no.
That's all right.
Yeah, let's go into why. Why did
we
you
got
get fired?
Well,
From the
they had
research facility, this is.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
the plant
Yeah,
research
yeah.
place, yeah.
They had what they call grots,
Yeah.
which was a small bit of land and had all different sort of oats and wheat and all that in it.
Yep.
And it was run by a father and son.
Yep.
And the dickhead, oh, well, I could say that, I suppose.
Yeah.
The dickhead boss decided to take the son and put me in there.
Right.
And I hated it.
Yeah.
You know, you're fiddling around with little pieces of grass.
Oh,
and,
fuck.
and you have to, and you go and it's like a lawn.
Yep.
And you've got to pick the weeds out of it.
Right.
So
Shit
he
job.
left me there with him and took the other bloke away. And the bloke looked at me and said, "Do you know anything about it?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, you've got to pick the weeds out of that." Didn't tell me what the weeds were. It was all grass that high, inch high.
Yeah.
And he went away. And I'm looking at him and I thought, well, Jesus, I don't know what's what. So I pulled the lot out.
Yep. Yep.
I stripped her.
Yeah.
And when he come back, he went off his head. So he went and got the manager and he come over and a few words were saying I was pretty fiery back there in the 16s, 15s.
Yeah.
I liked a bit of a razzle around. And so I'm telling him what I thought of him.
There you go.
So he said, piss off.
Yeah, bugger off.
Yeah, but them days I was building that Powertina hydro scheme.
Right, yep.
And so I didn't have a car. I used to travel with the bloke. And he said, "Oh, you'll have to sit under the tree till I'm ready to go tonight and we'll go home." I said, "No, stuff you." So I walked down to the road and started hitchhiking. Well, they're coming home from Powertina. And they just, "Get in the back, mate, in the back of the ute." So you jump in and you're home in...
Just in the tray.
Yeah, in the tray of the ute,
Yeah.
And that's another thing I'll tell you later about the tray of the ute.
All right.
And we got home and Mum said, "What happened?" I told her. And she said, "What'd you do?" I said, "Oh, I lost my temper a bit." "Oh, you'll have to apologise." "Oh, I'm not apologising." Anyway, we're sitting there having dinner and one of the friends come in and he run the sawmill. I said, "What are you doing home?" And I told him. He said, "Well, hurry up and eat that. You come to work with me."
Shit, straight
And
away.
that's what I'm telling Dylan. I could walk out of one job into
Straight to another, yeah.
There was plenty of work about
Yeah, yeah,
because the computers wasn't where they are today.
yeah. Everything was done manually,
Manually.
Yeah.
And less populated. Like
Yeah.
less populated, you know,
Yeah.
you always knew a bloke that needed something.
Something a job.
Yeah. There wasn't a million people that needed a job all at once
Yeah.
like there are now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I started in the gut room.
The what?
That was open and the paunches up and
Is this in the abattoir or something?
abattoirs,
Yep.
yeah. They'd send the paunch down and you'd
What's
open
it, sorry,
it up.
what's a paunch? I don't know what
the
that is.
guts,
Oh, yeah.
the big gut.
Right, yeah.
Well, your tripe.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm
You
not
eat
familiar.
tripe?
Well, we don't know anything about.
Yeah.
You know tripe, do you?
Nah.
Well, they used to have honeycomb tripe and some other sort of tripe.
Yep.
And it'd come down a chute. You'd open it up with your
Is
knife.
this an organ?
It's a stomach,
It's the
isn't it?
stomach.
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
it's the
okay.
stomach itself. It's about
So it's like full
big.
of grass and shit?
grass and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it's full of.
Yep. Yeah.
And then it had what you call the Bible, which was on the end of it. So you cut the Bible off and chuck it down a hole.
Right.
And then you'd open it up, throw it over this big round thing with all water coming out of it, push a button and that'd wash it. Mm-hmm. And then you'd hook it on a hook and it'd go down and someone else would cut the different sort of
Cuts in it?
tripe out of it,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. And then they'd a washing machine, they'd throw it in that.
So people would just.
And it come out snow white.
Wow.
You know, it was as white as that door
Yeah, shit.
when it come out.
That's right. So from the saw, how long were you at the sawmill itself? Sorry, just
Oh,
quickly.
what was I? Must have been there 4 years or 5 years, I suppose. What,
And what were your
16, 15, 5 years.
what were your jobs there? cutting timber. I know that much, but you know, like
Everything, mate. We
2x4s,
you had to do
ply.
everything.
Yeah.
It was cutting hardwood, all hardwood.
And was it diesel operated, or were you hand doing everything?
Electric.
Electric.
Yeah, all electric.
Okay.
So you're milling timber, like making like 2v4s
Floorboards and
yeah.
2v2s, 4v2s,
Yep.
6v2s.
Lumber for houses.
Lumber for houses.
Yeah.
Copy that.
That's
Right.
where I got the wood from. That's where I started delivering the wood to
Yeah.
the old
For the
lady. That's where I
fires.
started
Yeah.
there.
And you were using good timber, I'd say, back then, weren't you?
Oh, yeah, but I'm talking about logs that are probably 10 foot in the girth.
Right.
Wow.
I told you
fuck.
we...
I'm talking
That's
bigger.
as wide as
Half,
this room.
half
Yeah,
the room, yeah.
Yeah,
Are you cutting them that way, or are you cutting them that way?
long
Down
ones.
the
Yeah,
guts,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You cut them into the length you want. You want a 12-foot timber.
Yeah.
So you cut them off with a chainsaw 12 foot.
Yep.
And I had to use a chainsaw then. I was only 15.
Yeah, shit.
And the bloody chainsaws were not like they are
I
today.
bet.
You know, they're a bloody great thing. And I had a job to lift them, let alone I had to get it up on a log and then give
It'd
it
been
to
like
her.
a small
and she'd
car
fall
motor.
through.
Yeah. Oh, true. The weight of it, it'd pull
You
through
push
it.
it through it, yeah.
Yeah.
But
You just sit it on it and let it rip.
that was
Pull the
always
trigger.
sharp.
Yeah. Always sharp.
Our
Yeah.
boss always sharpened everything, and one sharpened all the blades, and
Yep.
everything was sharp. And I was telling Dylan, some logs we had to blow in half with dynamite,
Really?
with powder. Yeah.
They're that big.
And you drill down with a auger,
Yep.
and then the old boss would come out and you get a lump of fuse, and you get a detonator, and he push it in there, and there he go. With his teeth. Wonder he never blew his head off. Put a cup of stuff in it, put that in, then put another couple of cups in, and then you get all this clay.
Right.
And jam it in. You'd be jamming around it with a stick. Mm-hmm. If she ever blew up, you were in heaven.
Fucking hell. That's
You know,
crazy. Yeah.
but you done it. You didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't argue or
Health and safety wasn't
What do
a
you
big
just
thing
pack
then.
clay?
Health and safety. Clay, yeah. That made it blow the rock.
Yeah, it wouldn't just blow out the
So
whole. It
complete-
blew
No.
into,
Oh,
yeah.
into
Yeah.
the timber.
It contains the
What,
explosion.
what did
yeah.
the timber do?
Just split up the guts.
Splits up the guts, yeah, just
Pretty,
falls
pretty,
in half.
pretty again
Well,
with the
no,
grain, or
there's
does it
a lot of
fucking
split-
blang?
No, it's
Splinters.
splintery.
Yeah, yeah.
But you take that one off with the first cut and that'd go for wood.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you get all the good wood out of it.
Yeah, wow.
I
Fucking
wonder- I
wild,
wonder if they still do that.
Well, they don't have to now because
They got big
if you ever
machines.
look at I had a look at a sawmill in Launceston there. It's run by 3 people.
Yeah, it's all automated, eh?
That's all automated.
Yeah.
The
we
thing
been-
comes out and picks the log up, sits it on there, it goes through, and then they put in a computer what they want.
What
and then-
sizes and shit. Yeah,
and
it
it
cuts
does
into that. Yeah.
We did a solar job on a sawmill in Gympie there. You remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And they still had the huge. I'm talking. The blade would have been big as this, to tall as the roof.
Yeah.
On a big belt.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and that was they were still doing it
backwards
that
and
way.
forwards,
Yeah,
yeah.
they were still doing it kind of like that on the belts. I'm assuming it was electric
yeah,
Yeah, it
because
would
they
be.
were running on solar. You know, they
Yeah,
were on
yeah,
solar. So I'm assuming.
electric, yeah.
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 And then you get out of the timber works and you go into your final gig, I suppose, the one
Yeah.
that you do for the rest of your time,
Yeah.
which is the meat works, which you get through Shree's father. What was his name?
Max
Max.
Jenkins, Bluey they called him.
Blew him because he
He
was
was
a
red
ranger.
hair. He was a ranger,
Bluey.
just like the little fella.
Yeah, yeah.
Real red hair.
Yeah.
It's like Fraser, eh? Yeah, you get into that 21, and it was quite a good career, wasn't it? You know, like whether it was the money, you were making great money at the time. So you just,
Oh, well, for a start I wasn't, but I didn't take long to become a slaughterman.
well, talk us through that. Where did you start at, and how did you work your way up through that?
Well, bit of help from father-in-law,
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
as everyone
Because he was
does.
a foreman, you said, eh?
Hey?
He was a foreman.
He was a foreman.
Yeah.
Was he well off being a foreman in that industry? If
What do you mean?
Like money wise, was he
No,
rich?
No?
He wasn't. What would I say? He wasn't money. He never owned a house until the later years
right.
because he didn't want to.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'd
okay.
rather rent because
By choice,
anything goes wrong,
Yep.
they've
not
got to
his
fix
problem.
It.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
his problem.
suppose.
Ring up. That's what he told me that.
Call a piss break in a minute. So,
Yeah, you're right.
do you want to have a quick piss break, or are we?
Yeah,
halfway
well, might as well now because we call it
quick
talk.
piss break. All right, we'll have a quick break. See you soon. Righto, we are
We're
back from the break. Pop, I think we're at the meat works. We started off there. Now, you said you started off on a low wage, had to work your way up kind of thing. What's a low wage person doing, you know, at the meat works?
We were saying that he was cutting up stomachs. Remember, that's where we're at?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
That's
right.
right.
That was a labourer's job, what we called the labour. We
Yep.
was a labourer.
Yep.
They were slaughtermen and those labourers.
Were they trades? Was a slaughterman
Well,
a
the
trade?
slaughterman was a trade.
Okay.
We was known as tradesmen,
Okay.
Yeah.
but we never done any schooling or
Try and be a bit
apprenticeships
quiet over there if you can.
or everything like that.
Yeah.
But
you're talking.
if a tradesman got a rise, we got it.
Right.
And when in them days they got tradesmen's rises and that,
Mm-hmm,
and we got it. But boners never next
Right.
door, and they used to get very shitty about it
Yeah.
Yep.
and that. So
So you used to kill them.
Sorry, no, these two are fucking distracting me. Pop. My bad. No, it's fine. We're just talking shit.
So
Well-
you said you were a slaughterman at one stage, were you?
that's what I ended up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's your trade.
Yeah.
So
that
you,
was me trade.
Tell us what that entails, because
Well-
okay, wait, you're going to lead him into that?
Yeah,
I'll
let me
stop, I'll
say
stop.
something because I've heard. Let's go through the amount of head that you go through. Well,
Head you got.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but the amount of kills, say, a day, you know, like what was it? Let's go through a day in the life of a slaughterman. You know, you clock on at what time, and what do you go?
6:30.
You go, and then what? From there, how does the day go?
Well, you either start on cattle or sheep,
Right.
and you might have 2,000 sheep.
Yeah.
You do them.
So, what do you mean you do them? How does that work?
Well,
they
you-
come in
you
alive,
kill 'em. They come in alive. I cut this rope,
right?
hang them on a hook, and
Where's the
then
hook
they-
go? Where's the hook go? Does it
Over
go?
just over their shank, just over.
The Achilles of the.
Yeah.
Oh,
over
just
the-
in there. Oh, this bit here.
Just there, and just
Yeah.
hook it over that. Hook it on a rail and push it.
Right.
And they bleed.
Yeah.
That's the bleeding.
They
So
bleed.
you were
out.
cutting 2,000 throats a day,
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah. Up to that. Just sometimes 1,800, sometimes 2,000.
and you get
I've been up to 2,500.
just slicing throats.
Yeah.
That sticking knife. Sorry, this is a bit off topic. That sticking knife you're talking to me about at home.
Yeah.
That's not a similar knife to what you were.
That's exactly the knife.
Really? I
That's
need
the
to
last
see it.
That's
We're
the
getting
last
it out.
knife I ever used.
All right.
Wait,
we're getting
tell
it
us
out.
about, what are you talking
Oh,
about?
sorry. So me and so I bought that allegedly I bought a machete recently. Allegedly, Pop. And me and Pop said, I said, do you have a sharpening? I need to sharpen this machete up, Pop. He said, oh, I've still got my grandfather's sharpening stone
Wow.
in a fucking wooden box. So he brings this out.
It lasts forever, right?
And
Holy
me and
shit.
Pop's teaching me how to sharpen me machete on his grandfather's. It was just like this weird. It was an iconic moment.
Yeah,
that weird
yeah,
moment, iconic. And then he said, I said to Pop, if there's anything sentimental that people are going to throw out, I want them for the heirloom.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
pass them down. I'll be the one to do it.
Yeah.
Simply, even the stone. Pop telling me about the stone. I said, I want my fucking kids to
Yeah.
have a stone that's 200 years old one day, and their grandfather, because that stone would have sharpened axes for timber for fires. That would have done a lot of things.
Sickles,
Yeah, that in that
Oh,
time.
sickles.
sides,
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
yeah.
but the
the
sticking
big
knife.
sides.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, stuff like that, you know. And I sharpened my machete on the
Yeah,
same
fuck, that's
on the same
wild,
stone.
Yeah.
You know, and I hope my boy sharpens something on that when he's in the grown
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
So
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
kind of thing we're going through. Anyway, he said, well, you like your machete, do I got a sticking knife up there, and I'll have to bring it out and give you a look. And so we haven't gotten there yet. We haven't got.
No,
No,
we haven't-
every time we
haven't-
go to do it, Cherie or Maddie's, don't take any more knives out.
Yeah.
So we get in trouble when we get this
I've
toy
got
set.
them wrapped up in there's stone. There's good steels too. Good steels is probably worth $300 or $400,
Shit.
but I just don't want to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're up in the cupboard, but they've got to stay there according to the missus.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to the
And
girls.
she's the boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
But sorry, yeah. So we go back to slicing 2,000
2,000,
necks, throats a day.
Yeah.
And you're getting paid per tally, per hour, per
Yeah, well,
year, or like
75 sheep per man. There's 16 in the gang.
Yep. Okay.
16 men.
Men, yeah.
Yep.
In the gang.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's on a rail, right. And everyone does their bit.
Right. They got their own part.
You got
Yep.
your leggers, 4 quarters.
Can we go through
Pelters.
what they do as well?
Yeah.
So you get your leggers do what?
They skin the legs. If you have a look at my legs,
Yep.
can you see them scars?
Yep.
See them?
Yep.
That's where I have a thing between the legs, cut there and come up, and that's where your knife would just touch.
Right.
On your leg.
Right. So you just, oh shit.
And you get in the shower and they'd all start stinging. And
Oh yeah. Fucking hell.
And the old father-in-law used to say, when your gumbird fills up with blood, you can go home. That was his version.
Yeah.
Your blood holds 8 litres. Your boots are 4. You're fucking half
dead.
dead. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was the point, I suppose, wasn't
That's
it?
what he used to say, don't
Yeah.
worry about a bit of a scratch. They called them scratches.
Yeah.
But it's just where your knife touched.
Yeah.
So they were
Wouldn't
like
feel it.
fucking sharp
You wouldn't know
too.
you'd done it.
Yeah,
Till you went
that
there,
sharp.
take your trousers off, and you got all these
Nicks in you.
nicks
Wow.
in your strides.
Well, being on the assembly, if it's an assembly line
Yeah.
sort of setup,
It is.
if you're cutting the throats, you're pretty close to the stun gun or the,
Yeah, I'm right.
So you're stage 2, or what are you?
That's a labour.
So
That's
you-
a stunning.
Right, but I'm thinking the cow gets walked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, how
Bang.
do
The
they stun 'em?
sheep, you
We
mean?
or the sheep, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. And then, so from the sheep being walked in, do you want to walk us through
Well,
step?
it comes into a point
Yep.
where there's a moving rail.
All right.
I've got control of that with my foot.
Right.
Okay.
And they push them onto there, and then there's a bloke standing there. The stun gun was a big, used to sit over your arm there, have 2 prongs out the front and a trigger.
Yep.
And he'd stand there just jabbing it behind
And what's
the
it,
ears.
electric or is it a
Electric.
thing, a bolt?
Electric.
Electric. So it just zaps them basically.
Zaps them, yeah, just knocks them out.
Yeah.
Cattle's different, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
When I first started, there's none of that.
Right.
I used to fight them on the table.
Right. Just be
So
kicking
they was
around
alive,
and
they'd
shit.
be kicking around. So you used to pull them out of a box, grab their neck, strunk,
Yeah.
and grab their leg and gone.
How long did it take to actually stop moving?
Oh, well,
10 seconds?
I was 26 in front.
Yeah.
I had 26 on the bleeding rail.
What's that mean? So, yeah. So
I'd start and I'd do 26.
But
And
how
they'd
long?
start the
how long
chain.
were they kicking till they stopped?
Yeah, you cut their throat. How long
not,
are they?
Not very long. You had to cut the spinal cord.
Oh, yeah. So then they stop
They're
all
dead.
straight. Yeah,
They're
straight
dead.
away. Yeah.
If you missed a spinal cord,
They fucking carry
when
on.
it got round to the meat inspectors, they'd stop the chain.
Right.
So you had to nick a spinal. So you had to break the neck and touch the spinal cord.
Right. Fuck
I had
yeah.
a knack of
2,000 times a day,
just
boy.
cut it and just flick him the
Just
wrist.
flick it. Yep.
Flick it. I knew where it was.
Wow, that's crazy.
After a few thousand, you learn all these.
Oh, yeah,
little
what's that,
tricks,
2 days work?
Shortcuts, I called it.
Shortcuts, literally.
Yeah,
Right.
so...
And then what? So you were only doing sheep, or we?
No, I'd go, and then we go over on the cattle.
Yep.
When we finish the sheep, we go over and do the cattle.
Different process.
Wait, we
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
even heard the sheep process yet. Can we go through that?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Yeah,
Well, you had the leggers, as you
Yep,
know. They
yep.
done the legs.
Yep.
Then it went round and they opened the 4 quarters up.
Which is
They
the
had
4
a-
quarters? That's it.
That's the front end.
Guts,
The
yeah?
the guts and the head and
Oh,
that.
yeah, yep.
And they had a thing that hooks into the feet and they'd lift it up onto the hook.
Yep.
Yep.
And they skin all that out. Or just open it all
All the
up.
guts out and shit? Or
No, none of that. Just all the skin.
Right.
Open it all up
Open
and
up.
push it up. And then it'd go round the corner and there's the pelters. And they'd punch the hide off.
Uh-huh. Get the
And
skin
pull
off.
that off.
Yeah, skin it basically,
It
yeah.
goes through a wash and then you had 2 gutters and they'd take the guts out.
Right.
And they had trays going round and round all the time.
They
and
just
they'd
have to
set the guts.
separate it, or there's all the guts in one tray?
No, they were just the guts and then they'd take the lungs and the heart and all that out in the same tray. but
Same tray, yeah.
different-
Just because
different
they're
separated.
because they
Yeah.
cut them out at different times, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, the ones doing
Different
the
values for
4 quarter
different things, I think.
used to open up and tie what they called the food pipe.
Right. Yep.
And so when the gutters come in, they only had to grab that and they could lift that part out on its own.
Right.
And then they
Yeah,
just whip
yeah.
around and I done it for a while, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, yeah, and then it goes through there, through the meat inspectors, round, through another wash, down over the wash scales and into the chiller.
Right.
Done.
So what are the meat inspectors doing?
They inspect for any diseases
Oh,
or any
yeah, yeah,
infirmities.
worms.
Quality of
Oh,
meat,
no.
or
Well, we had
Sorry, I'm just
no,
adding to
not
that.
quality of meat.
No, just
nothing to
disease.
do with that. It
Okay,
was
sorry.
just
Yep.
if a liver had a bit of idatus on it,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
they
That's
check all the livers
because
and
that'd
the
make
lungs.
people sick, right? If
Yeah,
'cause
idatus, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a
gotcha.
bad disease back in the 70s,
Right. Right.
60s,
Yeah.
late 60s, 70s. It was raging in Tasmania.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we used to have to take our dogs up and tie them up and they'd check them all.
Okay.
Oh, like-
yeah.
And
What's
then
it
go
called?
and
What's
pick
the
'em up at
disease
night.
called?
Idatus.
Hydatus. Okay.
That's a lung. My auntie had it.
Yeah.
They
Right.
cut your lungs away. The bit that's got it, they cut
Oh,
it
they
out.
they just
Yeah.
take it away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you catch it and all that. So it was a bad disease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
so
then
they'd check them for that and then they go into the freezer. So.
Right. Right.
But you've got to remember we're doing 6 a minute.
Yeah.
6 deaths.
360
You're
an
cutting
hour.
360 an hour.
throats cut in an hour.
Fucking boom. Go. Boom.
300 has 6 a
And
minute.
your
How many
feet-
6 a what?
Six a minute. Well,
Six.
360
6
an hour.
murders a minute.
How many? That is.
Say again.
That's one
That's
every
not
10
murder.
seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
every
so
10
you called it
seconds.
murder.
No, I'm being a dick. I'm
Yeah, I
being,
know you.
yeah. yeah. No, I'm
It's
just,
not murder. It's making food for people.
Yes. No, I don't want to throw shade at it at all.
We
but-
look at it.
But just-
People say to me, "How can you do it?" I looked at it as money.
Yeah,
Everyone I done was money.
Yeah.
I didn't know how much, but I knew it was money,
Yeah.
and that's how my mindset was.
Yeah.
When we
No,
done,
that's- yeah,
when we
100%.
done 1,500 day-old calves,
Day old.
day-old, yeah,
What would the feel?
veal, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's Lily. It's all good.
what you had to think.
Yeah.
Because it'd drive you mad if you didn't with them blatant. They'd be sucking your legs.
Yeah, fuck it.
You know,
That'd be hard, eh?
Yeah, and
Where-
even my wife, when she started there, she used to hate the sound of them bellowing when you got
Yeah.
there in the morning.
Yeah.
Because they've been all night with no food, no money.
No, mother, yeah.
You know,
of
and you
course.
have 1,500 of them.
Look, quickly, before we get into the cattle process,
Yeah.
we're going to take a quick break. Lily's just pulled up. Is that all right, bro?
Yeah, she can just come in. We'll
Is
be
that all right?
Yeah,
We'll
let's
keep
carry
going.
on.
Yeah.
Lily, come
Lily.
in.
Someone standing there.
Yeah, that's my daughter. Lily,
Come in, you bloody goose. I see you, Ethan. What are you doing? Carl?
hey.
Doing, lad. Where's my sister?
Oh, she's here.
What's
Sorry,
up?
sorry, everyone. My daughter just arrived.
Ethan, I'm fucking reaching for you, you dog. Thank you. Oh, what's
Uh,
doing?
Continue on. Yeah, so
You'll go to the cattle now. Now,
Yep.
the thing that you're talking about that interested me was when you were stunning the cattle versus
Yeah.
when you were stunning. What's the called to their kids? Yeah, well, you're stunning the cattle versus the stun on the sheep.
Different
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah, can you go? Let's start there because that
It's
was
a gun. It's a gun which took a pellet. Not a pellet,
like a gas
capsule.
canister,
No, just a little
gunpowder thing.
powder thing.
Yeah,
there.
okay.
You put that in, you'd push it back in with the handle, the bolt. The bolt was about that long.
Yep.
And they'd rubbers that it, when it shot.
it come back in.
Yeah.
Have you seen the No Country for Old Men?
No.
That's what he's got. That's how he kills
Oh,
his victims.
yeah, I've seen
He's
that.
got one of those bolt
Yeah,
things. that
bolt.
just, you put up and pulls it, presses
Yeah.
the button and it goes.
I
Kills
thought,
it.
I thought it killed cows.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No.
Well, it stuns them.
Doesn't it?
It
Stuns
won't
them,
kill
bro.
'em.
It doesn't kill 'em.
I've seen them get up and run around the floor.
Fuck.
With a
After
bolt
being
in their
shot.
fucking face.
Wow.
With the bolt hanging out of there.
Because that's what I said to Pop. I said, "What? They die straight away." He said, "No, they don't die.
They don't die straight away till you bleed them.
They don't. They just get stunned."
So what? It
So-
goes through their skull and just fucking stuns them a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it knocks them out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But their
it knocks
nerves.
them. Their nerves are still jumping. When you, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but you throw a chain on the leg, they shake the shit out of you. Mm-hmm. You know, you're holding onto it and they're
fuck.
kicking, and then you've got to hook it onto a hook and push a button to get it to go up.
And then it goes up. You,
Go up. No, well, first of all on the ground, they open it up and tie the food tube.
Yep.
So when they get upright, nothing runs from the belt out into the head.
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
save all the tongues and the cheeks. and
Okay, it would contaminate that, right?
It contaminates it, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, anything that they wouldn't let anything go through that had shit on it.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Put
makes
it
sense. It makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
Makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then they'd go up, go to the next bloke, which I did.
Yep.
Which I'd cut this, I'd stick them, poke the knife up in them, and get all the blood out.
Right. Yep. Yep.
How many cows you'd kill a day versus sheep? Because we were saying
Only 180, 200.
So you but in the same day.
Yeah.
So you kill 2,000 sheep and then
Yeah.
you'd kill 150
Yeah,
cattle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. Probably some more or less. All depends what they had on the tally.
Yeah, yeah.
We had a sheet, what we had to do for the day.
Right.
When
So there
that's
was a
done,
lo-
we went home.
There was a line of cows, and once the line stopped, you're done.
Well, they're all in pens, but the stockmen bring them out, and
Yeah.
they have them all following one another, and they all had electric prodders. Them days used to run along a wire,
Yeah.
and they give them a jab with the electric prodder, and that'd make them kick the shit out of you. When
Do you reckon they knew what they were in for when they were going?
Yeah.
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 You reckon
They could smell the blood.
yeah,
The
they had it-
cows?
Yeah.
Oh, they used, some of them would go off their head.
They'd carry on because we were doing a job in Dolby once. Across the road was a slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
And cow trucks would keep pulling up all day.
Yeah.
And the cows would whine and
Yeah.
carol. It was
Brr.
it was
But they knew
sad.
what they were doing,
It
what's
was
happening,
it was
yeah.
sad as a person without the perspective.
Yeah.
We can hear you through this, Connor. Can you take that call out there?
We can hear you, bro.
Sorry, bro.
You're
Do you want
welcome.
to just walk out there and talk?
But yeah, no, it
That's all right. just
just hangs up. No, you're fine, bro.
Yeah,
It's all
we can
good.
just hear the background
Oh, sure,
through
bro.
our headphones.
Nah,
I was trying to tell him to fuck off.
Who is it? Who was it? For everyone at home, tell everyone at home who it is.
So Blake just called.
yeah,
He
fuck it.
got bogged like 8 times.
Oh, he's
because
stuck.
He just bought a car, and his missus bought a car.
Yeah.
He's got bogged like 8 times at Dewa. And he called me, he's like, I don't know what to do, bro. We're fucking bogged.
Oh, yeah, go and
You should go out there in your mum's car and help him.
Take your mum's car and pull him
right.
out.
What am I going to do, cunt?
Yeah.
He
All
lied to it.
All right.
All right, sorry. Let's continue on. Yeah, where were we?
Now, what's to go with the? 'Cause I think it was even today we spoke about it. You're like, oh, they've certain people wanted unborn cow fetuses for the leather.
Yeah, unborn
And I-
calves
and
was
I-
a great thing.
Yeah, and I thought, how many times are you cutting unborn pregnant cows open and taking?
I
out?
guess there'd be a
Probably
few,
get
right?
30 or 40 a day.
Well,
That
just
seems-
pregnant cows, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be a certain size.
Yeah.
You'd probably get 100
Fucking
smaller
hell.
ones, little things, but you need them to be a certain size.
And they were worth different money.
Well, the blood out of them to start was worth 300 a litre.
What do they do with that?
Go straight to Japan that night.
So the Japanese
China
were
or whatever
using
it
it.
is.
Yeah,
over
some
there,
Asian country.
Asian country, yeah.
What do
Wow.
they do with it, you reckon? You don't know?
Medicine.
Got no idea, didn't ask. Didn't.
Yeah.
I knew where it went, but
300,
I know.
What for?
$300 a litre. You don't ask many questions, Pop. Do you?
Well, that's a
Just
company.
take
That's
it,
a
yeah.
company making money
Yeah.
out of everything.
What about gallbladder stones? How did that?
Gallstones.
Well-
What is it?
Gallstones.
Gallstones.
Sorry, yeah.
Well, the bloke that used to be the gutter, I went to school with him, nice bloke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, he was our gutter and he got a rash. And so I had to go gutting. He was off for 15 months or something with this rash.
Fucking
They
hell.
couldn't find out what was
Biggest
wrong.
chafe ever.
Well, it wasn't a chafe.
No.
It was a full-grown rash up both arms.
You don't know what it
I still
was?
don't know what
No.
it was, I don't think. Anyway,
Syphilis.
he said to me, always feel the gallbladder. And if it's got a lump in it, cut it off and throw it in the... He said, and when your smoko comes, just cut them out, take them over to your locker in a bit of paper. He said, they're worth a lot of money. I didn't know how much.
Isn't it calcium balls?
Just
Oh,
a ball,
basically
yeah,
what it
just-
is, yeah.
Yeah, but some are that up to that.
Golf ball, yep.
Yeah. And anyway, I started doing it, and you'd take them home, you'd have egg carton and a tissue in every,
Yeah.
and you put them in that, and every night you'd turn them over onto another tissue. And when they dried out, you'd put probably 6 or 8 in a Milo tin,
yep.
wrap it all up, put the address on it, send it off, and then a couple of weeks later, back had come the Milo tin, $3,500.
Fucking hell. What were they using it for?
What the fuck?
Don't ask me what, it was coming to the Gold Coast. We'd
The
send them
same
to Gold-
Milo tin had come back.
Yeah, and plus he'd send you, on top of the wage, he'd send you the price of the fare to send
Oh,
them
the
up.
post.
The post,
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't
Yeah.
know what they were doing with them?
Got no idea.
Fuck, could I Google that while you're talking? I'm gonna have a look.
Probably do
Yeah.
it. Jet's got
Oh, you
it.
can
Yeah.
do Jet? Can you, what's
Where were
another
they going?
use for gallstone?
Where were they going, Pop? Japan?
China or somewhere over there they
So-
went. I know that, but
Gallbladders in Asia are used for what?
Gallstones.
Fuck me, I don't know how to say it.
I'll ask.
Gall.
It's it's G-O-L.
Growl.
No, that's gall.
That's gallbladder.
gallstones.
Hey Siri, how do you spell gallstones?
GOWL.
Goal.
Not gold. They were gold. But,
G-A-L-L-S-T-O-N-E.
well, actually, when they first started,
G-A-L-L-S-T-O-N-E. A small, hard, crystalline mass formed abnormally in the gallbladder.
Yes, it-
So G-A-L-L.
Well, the
gallstone.
Chinese used a bunch of random shit for a bunch of random
Medicines,
shit.
yeah.
Like they whale flubber. They just
Yeah.
they use weird parts of animals for
Yeah.
weird things.
well, they started taking all the cow's blood
Yeah,
in
yeah,
buckets.
yeah.
We had a big knife.
Oh,
with a
you were
big
telling me
funnel on
about
it.
this. You had to take the white blood cells out of it and shit.
Well, not for them, we never.
Oh, okay.
But we had a knife, and you jam it up in there and hook it,
Uh-huh.
and it all run down this and in through the funnel and out through the wall. Adam used to do
What
it.
was
He'd
it, just
tell you
blood?
more. Blood, yeah.
Yep.
Cow's blood.
Oh, yeah, yep.
And they catch it in these white buckets, and then take it up to a bloke's farm, and process it up there, and that'd all go to
To China or
China
Japan
or
or whatever.
Japan or wherever it is.
Have you got an answer yet, Jet?
Yeah, I know what they are.
What are they used for?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah, okay, keep going.
And anyway, and then you'd get the Italian. He'd come there. He'd bring his bucket, so you get a bucket of blood, and you put your arm in it and just keep turning around. You've got all these white sinews.
Wow.
It's white
all
blood
over your
cells
arm.
of the. It's a white
Yeah, and that stops.
coagulation.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
stops it all. It's just for black puddings and that sort of stuff.
Okay, yeah,
Like
right.
the
Just
Scottish-
straight blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
black
a-
pudding. Yuck.
Well, that's the same bloke I used
Scottish, this bloke here. You had black pudding?
Have you?
All the time.
All the time.
You like it?
Dad's home, yeah. Love it.
Really? I've never had it. What is black pudding? It's just blood,
I think he's
isn't it?
Scots, right? Yeah. So, there you go.
Scots.
Yeah, what?
He's
You're not
he's a Scot. He's not Scots.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. He's a Scots.
He's
I said.
three men named Scott.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Sorry.
So, yeah, so that's what they done. He come and get that probably once a month. This
Blood.
bloke-
Yeah, that's
blood,
wild.
yeah.
They're weird markets for these weird things. You come up with anything, Jet? Oh, yuck, bro. Look at a visual. What does the
I remember my
gallstone-
mum had gallstones once.
Ugh, did she sell
She
them
had
to China?
She had to piss them out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were in the cupboard for ages. I don't know. I would have fucking mailed them off to your little.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't have
Business
pissed some of these out.
Golf ball.
Shit, you'd have been crying and getting a mirror, I reckon.
Because you hear people get gallstones, eh? You've heard,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
people get them all.
Yeah.
Well, they used to. I don't know how common.
Yeah.
Here we go. He's got it. What do they use?
All right. Cow gallstones. 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 Specifically a highly valued traditional Asian medicine as an ingredient in medicines used to treat high fever, convulsion, stroke, and inflammatory conditions. Known as a calculus bovis, fucking Asian words. These stones are dried and used for antipyretic. Fuck's me, dude.
Antipyretic.
Science word. Fever reducing and anti-inflammatory properties. These are rare and can be very
There you
expensive.
go. Fucking hell, you'll clean it
So
up.
it's
on
medicine, essentially.
Yeah.
They use it for
that.
medicines.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right.
Thanks,
Well,
Jet.
the companies have got onto it now. There's no way you couldn't do it today.
Yeah, yeah.
Because the companies found out, so they put a thing in where you chuck the gallbladder in.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
just
this is in the
they
abattoir.
nick it, yeah, in the
Yeah.
abattoir, and someone stands there nicking it.
Yeah.
The gall juices or whatever it is go out,
Yeah.
which is green.
Yeah.
Bile
It's
almost.
like bile, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is.
Yeah.
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 And then the stones left there, and they do it all.
Oh,
now.
so they like got to deal with the abattoirs
Yeah,
now, so they can
yeah.
take it straight away without any,
Yeah, they don't,
any
yeah.
under the table sort of shit.
Well, ours was under table. I must.
Yeah.
I just can't tell you the figure I made, but when I first got mine back, I hope Sherry won't be believing this, will she?
No. No, she won't.
And I got the first tin back. Had 3,500.
Fucking hell.
In what year?
I thought, oh,
What year was it?
70 something.
70 odd, yeah.
3,500.
Nearly 80.
Well, you were saying your house cost $7,000.
Yeah, that's right.
So half
My
a mortgage
first
came
home
in
was
at
3
10.
acres.
Fucking hell.
And anyway, I thought, Jesus, I've got a saddle. I want a saddle. So I went to town and brought a saddle, and I brought a gun. That's when I brought my gun, I told you.
Yeah.
Paid $150 for my gun. I went and got everything.
Yep.
I'll give her $1,500.
Yeah.
She was wrapped.
Yeah, fucking
You
hell.
know, $1,500.
Yeah.
Speaking.
Anyway, the next time it went,
Yeah.
she went up and got the tin. And had 3,500 or more, a bit over.
So she's like, what? Hey, where's the other money gone?
No, well, she said to me, she said, geez, they're gone up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You beauty.
Yeah, 100%. When you were, we'll go because I've got the story in my notes. Pop about the Kelly's Peep and Tom. We'll go into that.
Oh,
We're on.
Jesus.
You're right. Are we okay to talk about that?
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
a funny story.
Don't worry me, mate.
So yeah, let's lead in with that. There's someone, which seemed more common back then.
What,
Pop was
yeah,
saying Peep and Tom. You ever know what Peep and Tom is?
It's when someone like pervs. It's basically
Perving through the
Birds on a
windows of
woman
your
in the-
houses.
In the house, through
they
the window.
creep up to the
Well-
windows and shit.
Yeah. I'll start with the ones at the back creek for a start.
All
and
right,
that'll
yeah.
give you an idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Go
But
start
there's a
there.
family on the back street, Dodds, their name was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 girls, about 18, 17, something about that. And over the road was a bloke that was slow. He wasn't retarded, but he was slow. So he used to sneak across, and there used to be a big ditch about 5 foot deep and 6 foot wide.
Yeah.
And he used to get down in that looking.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the Dodds would get up there and take.
How
the top.
retarded? Oh, not retarded.
Not
How,
retarded.
how slow? Drill slow?
Wait, no, he worked.
That's retarded.
He worked for the. He worked for the
He had a job.
Marines.
He didn't go
the
full
Marine
retard.
Board,
Right.
but he was slow.
Right.
He wouldn't have got a wife. Put it that way.
Okay. Hence the
Anyway,
window watcher. All right.
And so they'd be stripping off, and they'd take everything off, and they'd walk past the window, and they knew he was watching, and then they'd leave her for about half an hour, and they'd start yelling, "Dad, Dad!"
So what?
Someone
So they
watching.
knew. So they knew that he was
They
watching,
knew he was
and they
watching,
like
yeah.
they were enjoying being naked.
Watched. They knew he was being watched, so they didn't care. They were just setting him up.
Yeah, right.
And Dad would run out with the gun and fire the shot because he'd take off up the road through the hedge and, into his
Getting
house.
chased with a gun.
Yeah, that's what I told you, best thing out, mate. And
Best home defence.
and then when my last house, the girls were still at school, they'd be about 17, 18, about the same age as the young one here.
Yeah.
And one night, Sherry said to me, someone at the girls' window. I said, are you sure? She said, yeah. I said, well, out come a gun. And I usually had wheat cartridges loaded with wheat. Wheat.
Yeah.
What were the purpose of wheat cartridges?
Sting,
It
mate.
doesn't
Wouldn't
kill
kill
you.
you.
But you
not
would shoot
fatal.
what with it? People or animals?
No, people.
Yeah,
It
right.
was for this purpose.
Yeah, it
was
was
only
for
for this
defence.
purpose.
Okay,
It was
okay,
for
sweet.
defence. That's what I had 'em for.
Non-fatal.
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, I just didn't know if it was. Yeah, okay.
And I said to Sherry, where's me wheat cartridges? She said, I'll put them all in together.
Because so you made your cartridges yourself. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, we load ourselves.
Yeah.
But she put
We
them.
always load ourselves.
Yeah.
But she put them into the normal shotgun.
Normal shotgun.
So you didn't know what bullets
So
were
I
what.
just grabbed a handful, put them in the gun, and raced out. And I had one of those wind-up hose things, you know.
Yeah, hose reel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
about this far away from the house.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as he spotted me, he took off. Well, he's pulled my cap off,
Oh, fuck.
broke the cap off, and he's running across. But it was moonlight. What sort of idiot was reading Toms on the moonlight? I knew who he was as soon as I spotted him.
You knew the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he was from the sawmill, worked in the sawmill over the road. Anyway, I put a couple of shots over his head just to make him keep going,
Yeah, yeah.
get him fitter. Anyway, next day I'm coming home from work, I called in because I knew everyone.
Hang on, he hit the fence. You'd put a new fence in.
No, that was another
Oh,
one.
sorry, all right.
You're on the wrong one.
Sorry, oh.
That was the other
So
house.
you put two shots. Oh, there's two different
Wait,
events.
Keep going,
Yeah.
keep going.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, anyway, coming home from work, I went into the sawmill. They was having smoko.
Yeah.
And we got talking. They said, anything new, Walter? I said, yeah. I said, I had a peep and Tom last night. And this bloke sitting down in the corner, you know, looking, sort of trying to look up under his hat.
No way he came into work the next time.
And
Knowing you were there.
I
that's
said,
crazy.
I said, I'm waiting for him to come back. I said, I'll get him next time.
Knowing that he can hear you.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I was
Yeah.
talking to him. Like we are here, they were sitting around like just
Like in the smoko room or whatever.
Smoko
yeah.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one bloke said, do you know who he was? I said, I've got a bit of a good idea.
How about shitting himself? in the
Anyway, he
corner?
left on the Friday, never come back.
Never came back.
So that proved it was him. But I definitely said, but it was moonlight, it was like a day.
Yeah, you could see him clear as
You
day.
know what a
yeah.
full moon's like.
Yeah, you can see anything. Yeah.
Yeah,
Especially if he's 10 metres in front of you. You know exactly who the fuck he is. You know?
yeah, yeah. But that other one you're talking about was the other house.
Okay.
And I had the house at the front. I had stables and sheds at the back.
How old were you, reckon?
How old was I? Well, Kelly must have been...
Kelly was about 15, you said?
No, she would have been younger than that, I reckon. She'd have been about 12, I reckon. So she's 50, so what's your... Oh, maths, I'm no good
I'm
at.
no good.
Nah,
He's
fuck
He's
no.
good. He's
Yeah,
good.
anyway...
You're about 33 if you had her at 21.
I had a... Yeah.
So, yeah.
So about that's that
33,
age.
yeah.
Anyway, she come in, we was in bed, it was about midnight. She said, there's someone standing at the back gate. We had a gate between the two bodies. And I told her to go back to bed. I said, you're having a nightmare.
Yeah.
Anyway, half an hour later, she comes back and said, he's still standing there, Dad, watching you.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's creepy.
And,
That's what I was saying to Pop. I said, I don't know how I would react. If I had a gun...
I got the gun and loaded her up and snuck out to the back door, and I had one of them sliding doors.
Yeah.
And he's standing probably from here, to that green trolley, little truck there,
Yeah.
yours.
Yep. Yep.
And he's just looking at the house.
5
the back
metres
door.
for people listening.
And I thought, shit, you know.
Well, he wasn't moving. He saw you.
He mustn't move. He didn't see me.
Uh-huh.
And I moved her a bit further. You know how they'll start to squeak?
The door.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
he stood up like this. And, you know, I saw her open. I took off. Well, I'd be back from here to the young bloke. Well, I got out there and I let the first one go.
Yeah. But
That's what I was saying. He was like them cartoon animals. His legs were going, his body wasn't.
Like
But we just put a brand new fence across the back between me and my neighbour.
yeah.
It was 3 barbs
brand new.
and sheep and lamb on the bottom.
What's sheep and lamb?
Just that square mesh.
Oh, mesh.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
mesh.
Yeah.
I call it sheep and lamb mesh.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just put it up only a week. And
Brand new
electric
barbed wire,
fence,
loaded
electric
with
fence
power.
right round it because I had a stallion in the
Right.
So the
stable.
barbed wire was loaded with power.
No, just the wire out from it.
Yeah.
Sat
Right.
out about a foot.
Yeah,
just like a normal-
Stopped
different
the horse
wire.
leaning over near the wire and cut himself.
Yep.
Anyway, next minute I hear bang, so I let another one go. That was the third one. And I heard this bloke say, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. And the sparks are flying where the electric fence is hitting the ordinary fence.
Yeah.
And then it blew the
View the fuse or whatever it was. Yeah.
And I heard him squeal and squawk and take off. By this time, my neighbour and his wife's come out. I'm standing in the back with my underpants on, because that's all I slept in.
With a shotgun.
Shotgun. And my neighbour looked at me and said, I thought you'd shot the family.
Oh, shit.
I said, no. I said, we got an intruder. And he said, where'd he go? I said, he went that way, over the fence. And I never took much notice. And they'd rang the cops. As soon as they heard the first shot, they rang the cops.
Right.
Next minute, cop Bill Williams, his name was, we knew each other. Come racing down there, and no, just before that, another bloke come straight over between me and the next door neighbour. So I'm standing there with the gun, so I just pulled the trigger. And he fell.
Did any of the bullets feel like non-wheat bullets when you pulled them?
They're much the same, mate.
Okay.
There's not a lot of difference.
Ethan, can I grab one of them too?
Lily's there.
Oh, Lily, sorry.
There's not a lot of difference in the feel of the gun.
Yeah, right.
And I'll tell you another story about that, how I know that. But anyway, the cop come and he said, what's going on, Walter? I said, we got an intruder. I said, I don't know if they're peeping Tomming or they're doing something.
Yeah.
He said, well, where are they? I said, they're gone. He said, you got a gun, didn't you stop them? That's exactly what you said.
Well, you should have shot him, is that what you're saying?
That's what he was
Fucking
telling
hell.
me. And anyway, I said, no. I said, I don't think they'll come back. Anyway, everything settled down. He went, John and Jen went home and went to bed and got up next morning and went up, and here's half his shirt, blood all over it, where he got caught in the barbed wire.
Oh, his shirt was there, yeah.
In the barbed
his
wire
shirt,
still.
Barbed wire and a bit of
Fucking
his
hell.
jeans. So I had plenty of DNA if I'd have wanted. And I went into my shed and they'd broke the lock off the shed, and here's all my saddles and bridles in chaff bags. You don't know if you know what
Wow.
chaff is. It's a big white bag.
Yeah, right, just
They'll
when
So I
steal
got
it.
chaff in for my horses.
And Pop had some expensive stuff.
Yeah, well, it was about $3,000 or $4,000 worth.
Fucking
In the
hell.
70s.
Breaking in gear. It was all in these bags.
Yep.
So we just got them at the right time.
So he put him in the bags to take
So the
them?
peeping
yeah,
Tom.
bloke's watching.
Right.
So the peeping Tom was keeping watch.
Watch.
Right.
While old
Yeah.
mate was trying to bag up.
Yeah,
Fuck.
never ever found out who done it, but
But they obviously knew you, Pop, because they went to your
Course they
shed,
did.
Pop
Yeah.
your lock, knew what you
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
So they knew you.
well, they didn't know the fence was there. He
Oh,
wouldn't have
yeah.
went that way.
Because it was
He had
new.
a choice. He could have went that way, but it was a pretty good shot going that way. I hit him in the arse. Going that way, I sort of lost sight of him a little bit.
Yeah,
but when
yeah.
he hit that fence, I knew where he was.
Fucking oath. Well,
But-
that's
and
fine.
all that, you know, and as I said, the cop said to me, why didn't you stop him? He said, I can't do anything to him if you don't stop him.
Yeah, he's gone now. Yeah.
He done a few laps of the blocks and
Couldn't see
he'd be
anything.
gone.
Yeah.
Never came back.
He would have fucking
Never
ran
seen
until
him
his
again,
feet
mate.
couldn't run anymore.
Never seen him again.
Never.
Yeah.
But
Well, sorry, fucking just about the guns. You were Port Arthur thing happened. Were you in Tazzie then?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so that really put a dampen on your
Stuff.
You got something you want to say?
Well,
about
yeah.
that?
Well, I was just saying last night we literally spoke about this. Maddie's other grandfather was part of the arrest of that guy.
What,
You
like
know,
a citizen's
Maddie's
arrest?
Maddie's.
no,
Oh, he was a
he
cop.
was a cop.
No,
Right.
he was like a proper.
He was the head cop in Tasmania.
Right.
Yeah, Maddie's Allison's dad.
Yeah.
Allison's dad. Right.
Allison's dad arrested that cunt.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So he
Should have shot the bastard.
Well, fucking.
I would have.
Well, you should have, yeah, if he's doing that crazy shit. Did you know there's a conspiracy that he didn't do it and it was all a big setup?
Bullshit.
Have you heard about that?
I've talked
was
to a
there.
bloke that he shot.
Oh, really?
And he looked over the bus, put the gun up like that and went bang, and it went down through here and out here.
Fucking, so he looked straight at, what's his name, the guy?
not my lap.
Fucking,
Jason
Google that, Jet, Port Arthur Massacre Killer, what's his name? Everyone's going to be
How
shouting
far?
at the
How
TV
old were you
here.
at that time? Because you were because we were talking
don't
about
ask me now, I wouldn't have a clue.
because we were talking about this old boy. We were saying because you know it's nice to have heirloom items. You know,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Pop's stone.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to give that to my boy. You know, there's this thing like my
Yeah.
machete. I bought a good one so that
Martin-
I could pass it down.
Is it Martin?
Martin Bryan.
Martin Bryan.
you go.
That's
Well,
it.
there we
I
go.
Just, I just thought of it right then.
No, jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because sorry, just to say, because there's people that conspiracy, but you say you saw him actually.
I saw
not
the
you.
bloke. I saw a bloke that was sitting
Yeah.
on the, he shot his wife.
Right, and he
In the-
saw
in the
that
bus.
Martin Bryant.
And he saw Martin
And
Bryan.
I could identify
And he
it,
looked him
right.
in the eyes, put the gun over the top of the seat in front, pulled the trigger, but it went down.
Was this on the bus?
On the bus. He was one shot on the bus.
Shit.
And went through here and come out his mouth. He had scars.
Oh, so he
Yeah.
lived and his missus
Yeah.
died. Is
yeah,
that
his
right?
missus died, yeah.
But then two kids as well.
Oh, that was another woman. They've got Sherry buys tickets in a foundation for them.
Oh yeah.
But, that was
But there were two kids hiding behind a tree.
tree, and he just walked around behind the tree and shot them.
Fucking hell.
Shot two
How
kids.
far from Port Arthur were you living at the time?
Oh, I was 200 k's.
Yeah,
Plenty
okay.
far away.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
close
I'd
enough,
been-
right?
We'd been there a few months before.
Yeah, it's like here to the
Walk
Gold
around.
Coast, right? Kind of
Yeah.
distance.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man.
We
That's
walked
crazy.
through that. We walked through there 2 months before.
Wow.
But it's all different now. It's all like Australia Zoo out here. You know, you go through you buy all this shit, I call it,
Right.
and then you go out and you got to pay to go in. Them days you could just walk through
Walk
these
through the
old gates
park. Yeah, right.
and walk all around the old ruins.
Right,
Go
right.
for a ride on the boat over to that island that's there where they buried all them convicts.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
That's where I found my uncle. Well, great uncle, great uncle.
Yeah.
They hung him there for pinching a loaf of bread.
Fuck.
You know, and all this bullshit gone by.
Fuck
Yeah.
it hell.
You know, and all this. And
Wow.
yeah. We
Did
used
you-
to go down a fair bit.
So the gun laws changed then. What year was that?
Yeah, well, Pop was telling me about this, and yeah, this is what I was saying about the heirloom items. I
Right,
said to
sorry,
Pop,
continue, yeah.
no, I said to Pop, I said, there's things that I'd like to pass down in my time. Surely them guns, like talking, me and Pop sit down all the time. It'd be awesome if that law never happened, because Pop would be able to bring out these guns from, like that duck gun you were talking about, Pop.
Yeah.
That meant heaps to you. You loved it.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
your
the same
shotgun.
gun.
Yeah,
Yeah, shotgun.
The
What's
shotgun
the
where
gun?
you bought it when you were 15 for a
Yeah.
good, pretty penny of $140,
Yeah.
and it meant heaps to him. And when the gun law changed, you had to hand that in.
You had to hand
And
it
yeah,
in.
they gave him money for it, $1,200, but
$1,200 they gave me, and I paid $150 for it
That's a
but-
win.
20 years ago.
but you know the pricelessness of that story
Of
of
the
that
heirloom,
yeah,
yeah.
Heirloom, yeah.
like you were saying, Pop.
Yeah.
If you'd much rather hand it down to Fraser to go
Yeah.
shoot ducks with eventually. And,
That's right.
Yeah, but we can't
Then-
do that now. Yeah, it's
Well,
fucked.
well, you
Up
can
here
insert.
can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
Tasmania
You
can.
can? Yeah, right.
Tassie's still a different
So
kind
why
of.
did you have to hand it in if...
Because Tasmania still had the gun laws, but there's still a duck season.
Oh, okay, so you can...
In Melbourne, there's not.
Right.
Up here, there's not. I don't
No,
think
no,
there's
no, 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 definitely not.
I used to love duck shooting.
Yeah?
You go out and shoot your 8 teal, go home and you spend 3 hours plucking them. And
Would you have a call, duck call and shit?
yeah,
Yeah?
had a duck call, had decoys.
Well, oh, yeah, you put him in the water?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
If you shot a duck with a shotgun, doesn't that
Just-
bastard explode?
No. You shoot them on the flight.
Just spreads, eh?
You don't
The
shoot- you
shot
don't-
just spreads
yeah,
and
yeah.
gets them a couple bits.
But aren't
You
they full
wind
of
the
pellets?
choke, you got a choke on the end. Yeah, but you wind that out so it's
You want
Spreads
to
more.
choke on your gun,
a screw a thing on the end of it.
right?
And that's what I got.
Does that
2 or 3
suppress the bullet to a finer point?
Yeah, you can wind it in for kangaroo and it'll go at probably that.
Instead of blowing it this big, it'll
Yeah.
blow it just that. Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
I
There
can
you
have
go.
it going out here and I can have it
Bit
in that.
more precise. Yeah, fucking hell, I didn't know that.
For
Yeah.
kangaroos, I used to have it,
It's not a
about
big, yeah.
3 inches or 4 inches.
Yeah,
And for ducks, I'd have it probably a foot or more.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
Because they're moving in the sky. It's
yeah,
easy to
they're
shoot,
coming
yeah.
in. You couldn't hardly miss them.
Are they coming in when you shoot them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming
Landing.
straight at you and just boom, 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 boom.
Sweet.
And then the dog goes out and gets them and brings them in and drops
I've-
them at your feet.
I've never hunted in my life.
That's
eh?
amazing, isn't it?
You haven't either, eh?
No, but it's something
Never.
we're going to get into.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Same with kangaroos. When I first got married, I had a dog, and it was I bought it as a sheepdog,
Yep.
and I called it Longford because I think it had every breed in Longford in it. And it was about, I suppose, that high, bigger than that thing there. That's
Willow.
a midget to that.
Oh,
Willow,
yeah.
my big.
And he had shoulders on him like this, head on him like a...
It used to tear people apart.
Yeah, and he was that wild, and he had a wall eye. But I could take him out with a spotlight at night,
Yep.
put it on a rood, and he'd go straight for that rood, grab it by the throat, shake it and drop it.
Fuck.
And then you put it on the next one, he'd do the same.
Yeah.
And when you turn the spotlight out, he'd go and grab that one and bring it
You
in.
didn't even need to shoot them or what? He just
No,
goes,
no,
yeah.
never took a gun.
Yeah. Just took the dog.
You never
mate.
took, I
gun.
just take the dog for a run, just something to do.
Yeah, fucking hell.
How's-
And when we was first married, Sherry was very nervous, and we had a laundry which was part of the house, but the back door was there, and then we had the laundry.
Yep.
And then you had another back door.
Yep.
So if I was going out at night, I'd put him in there
Mm-hmm.
and say to Sherry, if anyone,
I got to go through him.
well, they got to go that way. If they come in the front door, just open the door.
Yeah.
Dog
Because
will
I
get
tell
him.
you what, it'd tore you apart.
Yeah, shit.
We had people pinching our wood, and my old Uncle Stan, that
Yep.
said I loved,
The one, yep.
he said, way to stop him, he said, you got a dog down there, haven't you? I said, yeah, I've got a good dog. He said, get a bit of wire and tie across there and onto that post over there, leave it there for a couple of days, and then hook the dog to it. Stupidest thing I ever done.
Really?
About midnight, I heard this bloke screaming. Never went out. Got
Yep.
out next morning, and he's grabbed him by the back of the neck, tore his shirt off, tore his trousers off,
Fuck.
and gone.
Was this, so he came into your yard?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you had him on a runner, eh?
I had him on the run.
Yeah.
You had the dog on the runner.
Yeah.
Old mate stealing wood came in.
Yeah, crossed the road, crossed the thing, got the wood, and started going out with the dog.
Dog smashed him.
Dog pumped him.
Got him by the back of the neck. Could have killed him.
Yeah, fuck.
And there's no like dolphin torch, by the way.
No.
You're not like out. You're just in the dark.
Like with a
Yeah.
lantern.
and then you hear.
No, he had no torch, I don't think. I didn't find anything else, but we found the back of his shirt and his stripes.
Shit. What sort of dog was it again, did you say?
Longford,
I called him Longford.
Yeah,
It was a
but
bit of
what-
a, I was
the dog
supposed
was
to
a
be a
bitzer.
sheepdog.
the
Yeah.
mutt dog.
It was supposed to be in a sheepdog.
Right, yeah.
But it
was a
turned
bits
out,
of
mate,
everything.
it was no sheepdog.
Okay.
It was a killer.
Yeah,
It was
fuck
a
it.
shock. I had to shoot it in the end
Really?
because I used to take kangaroo, beautiful dog, I loved him, loved
Yeah.
him to pieces. And Kelly was just starting to walk 8 months. And Sherry put her out by the line and I let the dogs off like I normally do.
Yeah.
But usually I put them on the back of a ute and lock them in the cages.
Mm-hmm.
This day I didn't. I had to go inside and I come out and here he is stalking it with the bristles up and
Oh,
snarling.
ready to go, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, well, you're not coming home, so I had to put him on a gospels.
So what did you do?
Shot him.
So you just went, sorry,
Yeah,
fella.
mate, that's what I did, exactly.
Did he look at you?
Yeah,
Oh, I couldn't do
I
that.
shot him with a rifle, not a gun.
So kill
Same.
him instantly.
I took the rifle with me and he's looking there, he's sitting there, I told him to sit and
Back of the head?
front
No.
of the head, between the eyes.
Fuck it.
Looking at you
How
like
could you do? Hey, Dad.
Yeah, two of us got the legs and
But
threw
by
him-
the way, he's
threw
killed
him up on the gospel.
2,000 sheep a day for about 10 years at
Doesn't
this point.
affect him, yeah.
That's what I said. I got no worries of killing that young bloke. If he hurt me children, no worries whatsoever.
You're right, Ethan. You're right. He's
You're
a good.
right.
He's a good
you gotta
kid.
hurt me children.
That's my daughter there, so yeah, you tell him that.
Yeah. Oh, I told her the other day to stick with him. He's got money.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm smart with that.
So that's you do those. You got to do those things. You do them.
Yeah,
I don't.
fuck, I don't know if I could do that sort
I
of stuff.
don't let. I've shot. Well, there's another story that is, but I've
Go
shot.
on, go
I've
into it.
shot I've shot a heap of dogs.
Yeah?
Shot greyhounds.
Yeah?
That was no good for racing anymore.
Can you shoot mine? Have you seen my whippet?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen my dog, eh?
No.
I got a whippet. It's a
Yeah.
fucking most annoying mongrel I've ever
Yeah.
fucking seen.
Just shoot it, you reckon?
Yeah,
rid
just
of
shoot
it.
it. Come
I could
around.
shoot it.
thanks.
Wouldn't worry me one little bit. I can do that.
Well, you come around.
I'm very sorry, but that's the
But-
way I am. But,
But you know what? What's funny is our dog Willow will come up to Pop and Pop will go, "How you going, girl?" and sit
Yeah.
down, girl. He doesn't hate dogs.
No,
I
it's
don't.
just
Well,
got to do
I
what you
adore
got to
all
do.
my
No,
life.
loves dogs, and
just
would
gotta-
would have 100 horses if he could, but
Yeah.
just is not willing to shed a tear for it at all.
Not
yeah,
emotionally
it was
attached.
the same in racing pigeons. I could pull the head off a pigeon that was no good.
Did you race pigeons?
Yeah, I raced pigeons for years.
What
Well,
the fuck does that?
How do you train a pigeon? I've seen people do this.
Yeah, we know, but what the fuck do you have to tell a pigeon?
You don't tell them nothing, mate. They're homers.
The magnetism or
They're homers. There's something in their brain that will bring them home.
Wow.
They
what-
I've got them out of Mount Gambier in South Australia.
how do you race them? You pull up to a start line with a bunch of other people?
No. You just go to a thing and you get a ring put on them, and then they go over it by plane, They let them up at 6, and when they come to your loft, you take the ring off,
So-
put it in the clock.
So they
I'm
take you.
so confused.
Hang on, yeah, no, I'm with him. Let me just slow you down there a bit. So you got race pigeons.
Yeah.
They put them on a plane. They take them to a certain spot miles away from your house.
Over in Melbourne,
Over in Melbourne, he's in Tazzie.
Tazzie.
Yeah.
A different part of the world
Yeah.
completely.
Right.
They let them go there.
Yep.
And when they get to your house, you take the thing off, and that's how
Right.
you know. And
Yeah,
then you
and then you put it in a clock.
Yeah.
And that'll tell you what time
So
the clock.
That's how long it took them.
See, you can lose the race at your loft by not being able to get the ring off
Right.
quick enough. It's all.
Holy shit.
It's all
So that
speed.
fucker flies from Melbourne to Tasmania
Well,
into your shed,
South Australia.
into your shed, and you take the
Mount
fucking
Gambier.
bracelet off
Mount
it.
Gambier, yeah?
And then you take the bracelet off it and mark it.
It's a little rubber ring.
And it's got like a code on it that,
Yeah,
that
it's
you
got a
have to
number
log.
on it.
Yep, yep.
And that's the number of that bird.
Right.
And-
Fucking hell. And you don't have to train them? Do you train them?
No, I suppose you call it training. You take them Deloraine.
Let them out.
You literally
Where that
just. So
bloke
how do
was?
they know how to come to your place and not the neighbours or fucking three
Yeah.
streets
Well,
away?
that's what it was. That's what they.
He's
Well,
fucking got a good memory, eh?
I'll tell you another one. My mate had one, and he had to go out of it.
Yep,
He had a real good breed of pigeon,
yep.
and this bloke in Sydney said, "I want that breed." He said,
Yeah.
I'll keep a pair of young'uns for you."
Uh-huh.
So these young'uns hadn't left the nest when he took them and sent them up there.
Mm-hmm.
One of them come home.
Fucking
One of
hell.
them about 6 months later sitting on his loft when he
Dibs,
come home.
microphone, headphones. Sorry about that, everyone.
Yeah, right.
So they just know to go back to their nesting place? Is
Well,
that what
that's
it is?
Well, that's it. Yeah.
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 Yeah, right. Because,
Yeah.
you know, there's a theory that, they used to use pigeons. That's why the pigeons they're just sitting around the town, you know, like
Yeah.
in cities and that.
Yeah.
Because we used to use pigeons for like homing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They were very, like, we
Right.
used them a lot.
Yeah.
And that's why they're like sitting around cities and stuff in big piles because they don't know what the fuck to do with themselves.
That's right.
Because they used to be used all the time. That's a theory.
See, a lot of them used to get hawked.
What's that?
Hawked.
What's that?
Like falcon hawk.
Oh, it's just grabbed, yeah.
Grabbing, yeah. And a lot of them would go under a bridge and they'd stay there.
Right.
They'd be too scared to come out.
Uh-huh.
And they'd make that home, and another one would swim, and another one.
Right.
And then in the end, they're like mice. They
Just
breed
take
like
over,
mice.
yeah.
Before two young'uns has a nest of hens on another nest with two more here.
Fucking hell. So they
Yeah.
just breed.
They breed
yeah.
if you let them.
Yeah.
But when you raise them, you keep the male, female, cock and hen
Yep.
separate,
Yep.
and then you pair them up, whatever you want,
Uh-huh.
in what we call the boxes this big,
Yep.
and then you breed your young'uns for racing out of them.
Yeah, right. So there's no training involved at all.
No,
So you
only
literally.
taking them away and letting them go.
So yeah, you literally just breed them. So they know where their home is basically.
Yeah.
Where
Well,
they
you
were
let
born.
them fly around the house every day.
Oh yeah.
They go.
Because there's a guy here, right? Just literally just up. Have you seen this, guys? There's a dude just up the road here. I was working across the road. Was it me and you, Jack, doing a job? I don't know. But anyway, there was these birds just flying around in
Flying around,
circles.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck's those birds? He go, oh, he trains pigeons. I'm like,
Pigeons, yeah.
what the fuck? So you literally just so you breed them at your house,
Yeah.
and then you let them out, and they just fly
Yeah.
around and come back to that.
Come back to the house, yeah.
Right.
What-
so then you just set them free from fucking wherever you want, and
Wherever
they'll
you
come
want
back.
to come out.
I got a
Yeah,
question.
that's easy, right?
When I think of a pigeon, I think of the ones at Meriden, like, you know, the fucking pigeons. Are
Ones
we
that
talking about the same pigeons?
What?
Like, you know,
Like
you
just
just your
ones in the
normal
street?
fucking London
Yeah.
pigeon
Yeah, yeah.
with the green weird tone on their neck.
Yeah.
So
Same thing.
That's
Nothing
crazy,
special about them. I thought they were dumb fucks.
They're not dumb, mate.
Nah.
wow.
They,
Because pigeon, you look at a
you
pigeon,
know what they reckon buggered pigeon racing?
look like a fucking idiot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just say, I
Do
don't
you know
know.
what buggered it?
Buggered what?
Pigeon racing.
What?
Technology.
Buggered it? Oh,
they
the old
reckon,
5G and the
The
internet web.
internet and all that
Oh,
shit.
all
The
the
fuck the magnetism in their
In
mind.
their brain.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I heard
Yeah.
that.
We had a mob come from,
If it's doing it to birds, it's doing
Sydney.
it to us.
come from Sydney to
Just
Hobart,
plain you.
Hobart to Sydney. They was let go in Hobart and they went south.
instead of going to Sydney.
Yeah, they went south. They went to the South Pole.
Holy shit!
What? Because they
And went to
the
sea,
magnetism because of the.
and they went straight down in the sea.
Wow.
You know, that was proven.
That's
And they
wild.
reckon it's because
The magnetic
magnetism,
field.
the field was wrong.
Satellites, internet, whatever
Yeah.
it might be.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wow, man, I fucking didn't know. That's actually hell.
So they don't do that anymore then?
Oh, they race them still.
Yeah, they still do because
Certain
there's a dude
zones.
here.
Yeah,
that
they
does it.
still do
suppose.
it.
Suppose.
Still do
They
it.
just wear headphones or something now.
Put the earmuffs on them.
I don't know what to put on them, mate, but I know we used to put a little thing on the tail.
Yeah.
Used to click on the tail and it used to go woo, 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 and that'd keep the hawks away.
Oh, yeah. So
Oh,
it's
like
like
a, like a frequency
Yeah.
thing to keep the.
Yeah.
stop them getting attacked.
That's
Yeah.
wild, yeah,
I
right.
had a pair of hawks lived in the tree about 500 yards from where my loft was.
Still use yards.
Yeah,
Still in
500
period.
yards from where I was. And
That's approximately 3 kilometres.
yeah, roughly, whatever you reckon. And I used to have what they call tumblers. Have you heard of them?
No.
No.
They go straight up, nearly out of sight.
What
then
is it?
Then they roll over and over.
Oh, a bird. The
a
bird.
bird,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
pigeon.
Oh,
It's a
right.
type of pigeon.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And they go straight up. So I had 3 of them. So before I let me race birds out,
Oh, you'd set
I'd send them
up.
up. And as soon as the hawk went to go, they'd spin. Frighten shit out of the hawk.
Right.
And then let them go for half a dozen times and then let your birds out.
And then
What did the
Getting
hawk
attacked.
think that there was a wounded bird to prey on, and the
Well,
others?
they'd go for them, trying to get them.
Yeah, right.
they
So it's
would-
like a decoy.
But that, yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Right. Sorry. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
talking.
I never lost, I probably lost 1 or 2 on the races, but around me loft, I lost nothing.
How many race at a time? And you're from your shed.
No, we could put some somewhere. How many do you set free at a time? to
Yeah,
come
well,
back?
that's
Well,
what I
how
mean,
many?
yeah.
Up to 300 or 400, 300.
Fuck.
Fuck, where do you keep all these things?
It's not only me, there's
yeah,
20 of
in the
us.
race. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
they go to we had a shed, and in that shed we'd have all our gear, our trailer.
It was only 5 years ago you had 60 budgies in a cage at your house that you're at now.
Yeah, I know.
I remember going out the back and they'd be like,
If I didn't have that creek behind me, I'd still have it.
yeah, I know, yeah.
No, we won't worry about that.
Let's not go there.
Yeah, he might listen. No, jokes.
I hope he does.
Yeah.
I've already told him he hasn't seen the neighbour from hell yet.
So what I think the way that we can maybe wrap this up, Pop, is, do we want to talk about what got you out of the meat industry, or we probably won't go there, or it's up to you?
Well, it was,
I know that
it was an accident.
I know it's a bit sensitive, but it's up to
Yeah, it
you.
was an accident, that's all, mate.
That's all. Yeah.
In 91, I got a wound between the legs,
Yep.
took out what I had,
Yeah.
and I never worked again. So
Fucking hell.
Horn up between the legs. Yeah, yeah. That'll do it, eh?
slows you down,
I'll bet.
I
slows
bet.
you down.
And you've had a few surgeries in your time. Like, we can see the scars on your both knees, and I know that you've had, I see the
Shoulder.
scar on your back recently.
Oh, that one there from the other head when I come from Tasmania.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
tell your brother off, yeah.
But do you know why we had them? That
Why?
head?
Why?
Because when
Inbred?
No,
Oh,
because
sorry.
when we come to Queensland, we could have a decent conversation. So,
And what brought you to Queensland, Paul? That's what I was going to round us off with.
too cold down there for me injury.
Yeah.
Right.
I couldn't bear the cold.
Is that
Okay.
it? You love the place,
like
though?
someone hitting you between there with a sledgehammer.
Huh?
It was like someone hitting you down there with a sledgehammer.
Oh,
yeah,
when,
right.
when they got icy cold.
Yeah.
Because of the nerve damage
Of
or,
course,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So you felt it a
And
lot.
they couldn't do, I could have had more operations, but I didn't want to.
Yeah. You love
Yeah.
Tazzie, though? If
I
you,
love
could, if you could
Tazzie.
go back, you would?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
I couldn't.
Yeah.
If
But-
it was like this, I could.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would.
Too
I
cold,
wouldn't
hey?
have come. It's too cold.
Yeah, but even if you didn't have the injury, do you think you'd stay? You would have stayed there, or
I don't know. Sherry was a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Adam moved, didn't he?
Adam moved first,
Yeah.
yeah,
and then we followed. But no, I can't beat this place.
How
Yeah.
have you been back there often, or do you
Oh, we
back?
go back once a year or something
Oh,
like
nice.
that.
We're going
for
back
a couple
in-
of 3 weeks.
We're going in June, aren't we, Pop?
I'm taking him down to show him some
Oh,
of
nice.
some of the old spots. And
Yeah, yeah.
Because our families, are we wrapping it up? But I wanted
No,
to go
no, we're not wrapping up just yet. We've got another little bit to go.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
Wedding.
but Pop, how funny is this, right? So for the people that don't know, I said to Pop last night, I said, we're sitting in the lounge room having these conversations as we do every
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
I said to Pop, the first time I slipped over here, Pop, I was 12 years old. I slipped here in this floor in front of us. 15 years ago now, and we're like, Pop's like, wow, I've known you for that long, 15 years, rah-de-rah. And then, what was I getting at with that?
the family shit.
Yeah, there's been this book. We have the Reeve book. They have a buy book.
We
There's,
have the helmets.
like your last name books and stuff like that. Pop's last name books buy, obviously due to his family name. And we're wondering, well, our family's from Tazzie, from the same area, Wynyard, Burnie, Launceston, right? So
Launceston, in the
and it
same
started,
north.
and it just started with me and Pop talking about it. And then we get to talking, we get the buy book out. Maddie gets the buy book out one day, and she gets to the end of the book and she flips the back over, and on the back it says written by Ismay Reeve.
Right.
No shit.
That's
the book
crazy.
the book was written by a Reeve
A Reeve.
that married into Pop's cousin's
And
side
do we
of
know
the
if it's a
family.
relation?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we've discovered that
Found
it is.
that out.
Yeah.
So my relation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's the person who wrote
Over
your
the
family.
So
years.
his second cousin,
Yeah, right,
his
yeah,
second cousin, your cousin's son, is related to us, essentially, because it
Yeah.
was birthed from a Reeve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So-
and all this crap.
that's wild.
I don't go into it. I don't believe in, because I reckon my wife comes from the Aborigines,
Right.
you know. And,
Yeah.
and we've got photos.
Hence Maddie's.
Sort of, and Maddie. And
Yeah.
they've all got it in them. But
Yeah.
Maddie
they
goes in
don't
the
wanna-
sun.
They don't want to push it.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
know.
Fair.
I sort of don't go into it.
Yep.
I did when this was launched, and I went down for the launch, and they took us round all the cemeteries and showed us where our great grandfather was buried and where.
That would have been
Dad's-
interesting.
Yeah, and I found out where they all are.
Yep.
But now the gravestones have got nothing much on them. You can't sort of read them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
My sister's recently done me grandmother and grandfather, their grave, done that up.
Oh
again.
yeah. Yep.
And that, but they always say to me, "Oh, you're going up to put some flowers on your mother's grave." What's the good of going up there? She's not there.
Okay. So you're not into just going going
Yeah.
back to that
Yeah.
heritage.
So
side of
No,
thing.
I'm not into.
The belief of that solemnly, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So
You do the same thing at home instead of there. Is that what you mean? You know, like
Right.
there's dropping flowers off is the same as sitting at home and just taking a memory of giving thanks
Well,
there.
I
Going to
remem-
the grave didn't necessarily make a
Yeah.
difference.
No, I
Yeah.
remember going back in Tasmania, an old war veteran I was good mates with, and he'd never go to Anzac.
Yeah.
And I said to him one day, I said, "Why don't you go?" Because he had a lot of medals and that sort of stuff.
yeah.
He said, "Walter," he said, "I remember them blokes that fell at my feet every day."
Yeah.
He said, "I don't wait for one day where I can get on the piss and play two
Celebrate
up
it.
Yep.
and if it's a celebration," he said, "It's not a celebration. Them poor bastards die."
Yeah. Fuck.
You
That's
know,
heavy.
he said, and you're stepping over it. When in the Dakota trial, he said, I was stepping over it. He said, so, and they want you to go and march and think, you know.
Yeah. Yep.
He said, I remember them blokes every day. He said, I can see their faces.
Fucking hell. Yeah.
You know, so he's right. And I think of that way too.
Yeah.
Vietnam War, things like that. That was 70s.
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah.
Was there a draft for Australia? How did you go with that? Did you bypass? Did you miss it? How
Were you
did
too
that-
old or were you
Yeah,
too young?
or
I was the right
did you
age.
didn't want to go? Tell us about that.
No, I would have went.
Yep.
Okay.
But the 16th and the 18th come up. I was the 17th.
Oh, so you missed the
I
draft.
missed my
By
day.
one day.
On both
Fucking
sides.
hell.
So
No
how lucky can you be
shit.
there? Yeah.
That's
Are
crazy.
you fucking kidding me?
No, I missed it by one
Same
day.
with Pa.
Really?
Same with Pa.
You missed it. By
Yeah, he missed it by like a certain day or something. It was
Yeah.
either jail or you went because that was the thing,
Yeah,
right?
that's the rule.
Yeah.
And yeah, he for some reason went to get drafted for it and just missed it as well because he's born the same year as you. My mum's dad.
Yeah.
Same age, same everything. And yeah, it's funny that.
What a
Well,
pointless
that
war,
Vietnam War should never have been.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was
a
a war
pointless
that was fought by the politicians.
Yeah.
Did you know men that went to that war?
Oh, yeah, my mates went.
Yeah.
So, oh, well, they're older than mine, but we all got around the same town.
Yeah.
Could
And
you
they've
have,
come back idiots.
could you have fought to go if you wanted to?
You could.
Yeah, you could
But
volunteer.
you were like, fuck that, I've got shit to do.
Well, there's two jockeys that was my era. Max Baker was one, and can't think of the other one. And they got out of it in the end. See, I could have got out of it because I was in the meat industry.
Yeah.
Right.
That would have
An
got me
essential
out.
job at the time.
That was an essential job.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was the same back in World War II. They tell me that if you was in the food industry,
Yep. They wouldn't send
they
you.
wouldn't send you.
Right.
But
Yeah.
as I said, I'd have went. Wouldn't
Yeah.
have worried me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Vietnam War, it's
Fucking
crazy.
hell, you know how to fire a gun, you'd be right.
I could shoot.
Oh, yeah, like
If
you're
that
saying,
could be a
it's
shotgun though, I'll need a bit of leeway,
Shotgun, you got a bit of room out
bit of
either way.
spray.
bit
Yeah.
of room to miss.
yeah.
Now, one of the last stories that we'll round up on is, I think, Chris's favourite story of the car.
Yeah. You know the story you were telling me about how I think Adam rang you and the accelerator cable had
Broke, yeah.
Yeah, tell us that one. That's a fucking gold
Well, that
story.
was along to what they call the flying mile, which was probably I'm going to have to go kilometres now. I know.
No, go miles. You're all right.
I was, oh,
I'll mathematically. I'll break it down.
5 miles from home. I don't know.
About 10k. Yeah.
Yeah, about that. No, probably wouldn't be that. Probably. Yeah, around that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I gets up there and accelerator cable's broke. What are we going to do? I said, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Lift the bonnet. So we lifted the bonnet. So I jumped up on the mudguard and leaned over and worked the accelerator, and he steered. And we went home.
Did you put the bonnet on you? You have to put the bonnet down.
No, he looked underneath.
Yeah,
the
look through the
gap.
grid. Yeah.
Oh, right.
The gap along the
By
bottom.
the way, I jump started my car the other day. And I did, the boat. Well, I think it was you. I had the bonnet up on the pulley, and I was trying to look through the gap,
Yeah.
and I'll be fucked.
If you
Yeah,
can
no.
drive.
Your perception's so distorted because
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
slit. You don't like there's a tree there, but you don't know how fucking close you are because you don't have the surroundings. And I said I couldn't
You
barely
have the
drive.
spatial-
This bloke's
But you had a
driving down
big-
the
you had a-
road.
You had a road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Rather
you
than
had
a garden.
road. Oh, you
Yeah.
had half a road.
Left, right, keep it
Yeah,
straight.
Keep it straight, and I'd be telling him.
Yeah.
You know, you're 20 feet, you're 20 feet
Yeah.
off the corner.
Let's go into
Turn.
what's happening here. The bonnet's up.
Yeah.
You're on an
standing-
engine from the 60s,
Oh, well, it's just a 6, straight 6.
but the engine itself
What
was
car
hot
was it? What
as
sort of car?
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, that wouldn't burn you, though, because them days you had that much room either side of your motor, didn't you?
Yeah, of course.
In the old days,
I
you never had
suppose,
these
suppose.
friggin' things like you got here,
Yeah, yeah.
where you can't put a mouse down in them.
Yeah.
You used to be able to sit inside them and work on them.
With the bonnet down.
Well, I don't
You
know
know
much
that
about
in your
I don't
80s
know
even.
about much
No,
about
he's born in
cars.
the 80s.
Hey?
He's born in the 80s.
Oh, he's born in the
Yeah,
80s. But them days, the
I know what
motor
you
would
mean.
sit there and then you'd have that much that side
Big
and that
gaps.
much that side.
Especially a straight 6, right, boys? It's just
These
it's
boys
pretty
are car enthusiasts, so
cold
they don't know what
doing.
you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oldens and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I've seen my old man stand inside, he was only a short fella, stand inside the motor and work on them.
Yeah, right.
The old uncle used to get in there and grab the spark plugs because he had arthritis. He didn't want arthritis. All his family's riddled with arthritis. He never ever got it.
Oh,
So,
they
what,
reckon that's a
electricity?
cure.
Every morning he'd grab the 4 spark plugs and just hold it. You can't do it
Talk
today,
about a
it'll kill you.
wives' tale, Pop.
It'll kill you today.
That's a husband's tale.
I'll tell you what, he done that. And I'll tell you what he'd do. He'd get in, if he had a pit, and he'd be working on his car, and he'd be going, he'd put his hand up and grab it and then put his finger next to your leg and bang! And jump down and frighten the shit out of you when we was kids. So, and all that sort of... Anyway, we'll get back to Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sort of directed him where he had to
So
turn.
the cable snaps. You go,
Yeah.
all right, I got this great idea. I got
the-
this great idea. The cable's not snapped up here. I'll get under there.
No, I didn't. I worked there off the side
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
off the engine.
carburetor.
Yeah, which is under the bonnet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
There was no cable attached. He was just holding the pin thing
Pin.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Turn,
The actual
yeah.
throttle itself.
The throttle,
Yeah.
yeah.
on the side of the car.
And you're accelerating the car home.
Yeah.
For how far?
Oh, what,
4 miles, what he said.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. And then you get,
We had to go down, round through a viaduct, over a bridge.
You're on the side of the car. Let's go, bro.
Yeah, I'd be saying, you know.
with your son.
We're coming down the hill into the viaduct. Well, he was 17.
Yeah.
And we're coming down the hill into the viaduct. And, turn now. And he'd start bringing around.
Was
yeah,
it a
bit
manual?
more.
Manual car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
there
you-
go.
Yeah, he was changing gears. And out the other side, no.
Was it fucking 60s cut? What you think is automatic?
Change.
Yeah, you had to do all that. You had to sort of
man.
work together, a team.
Yeah.
It was
Teamwork. Yeah.
You became the car.
Yeah, it was teamwork. Anyway, we got nearly to home, which was and actually we was going over the bridge and down into Longford. I said, we'll go the back way home.
Yeah.
With the football.
The safe way, rather.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so we got, and as we were coming down, the taxi driver was sitting at the pub. And I see him he had a mobile. I see him getting the mobile out, a bloody great thing, you know, them days.
Big
Yeah, the
block.
big block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he puts up my phone, he's pointing towards the car. Anyway, I didn't take any notice
Oh,
of
get
it.
like calling cops on you.
Called the cops. Anyway, we gets down, round and up. One street off home, round the corner comes the cops.
Fuck, you were hanging off the bonnet.
Yeah, and I'm sitting
And you're under the engine.
Yeah, and he said, bloody hose, Walter, what are you doing? I said, I'm trying to get my car home. What's it look like? For Christ's sake, get it home.
Just let you off.
Let
Yeah,
you go.
nothing happened.
So the cop walked away. You're like under the bonnet still.
Yeah, he never
Thank
even walked
you.
away. He just pulled up beside us in his car. He said, Walter.
He didn't even get out.
No. No,
just
he said,
driving
what are you
like,
doing?
what the
I
fuck?
So
said,
you're talking from under a bonnet
yeah,
to a
straight
cop in the
cop in the car. What the hell are you doing?
and you had to pull over, so you let her off.
I let her off, just idle. Adam knocked her out of gear. She was just idling away.
So you're not even doing anything. You just laying there.
Yeah, just talking to him under the bonnet. He knew what I was doing. He knew where.
You
Said,
know
"Where-
him? Did you
where'd
know him?"
break it?" Oh, of course you knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said to you, you knew the cop.
Oh, well, he pulled up and said, "Walter, what are you doing?"
What are you doing? And anyway, when I got home, I thought, I'll fix you, you bastard. So I rang the taxi driver. I said, I'm up at Bracknell, which is 40 k's away.
Come
At the
get me.
pub, can you come and get me? Yeah, mate.
He went there. That's what
So
I
later,
Well done.
they got in, so that's what
fucking
happened in them days. That's
that's-
how you got them back, you know.
That's
You
crazy, man.
You never
Different time, Pop.
different. It's a different time today. These kids here, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah.
I'm not being funny.
No,
because
just like,
they never had.
just like economically.
If that young bloke gets pulled up going out of here, he's going to get booked if
Yeah.
he does something.
He
Yeah.
did get booked last week. This one here.
This one did, yeah.
Yeah,
License taken.
yeah. Well, that's the same thing. But in our day, they'd say, "What'd you do it for? What happened?
Yeah.
Something go wrong?"
Good enough reason, you
good
could get
enough
out
reason.
of it.
Yeah.
And I always had a good reason.
Yeah.
I could talk my way out of a lot of things, you know. And Sherry used to say I should have been in jail, but I'd talk my way out.
But
of
you
it.
also supplied a lot of the cops with things too. They went, "Oh, well, we need Walter somewhat."
Yeah, we need-
because
yeah.
because he provides things
Wood,
for us in
yeah.
the community, you know. And
And
he's
I
not
used-
doing anything too bad.
Yeah.
But let him off because we need timber,
Yeah.
suppose, you know.
And I can tell you another thing. I was talking about duck shooting. We
Yeah.
had a pond
Yep.
on this farm, good pond. Always used to get our quota every year. Anyway, one year, that year come, we used to feed them through the winter and that,
The ducks.
ducks,
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
And
Green ducks, like the bush
the
ducks.
little grey ones.
Oh, okay, little grey ducks, yeah.
Teal, those called.
Tinaroo ducks,
Right.
kind of.
Teal ducks.
Yeah.
That is small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, the farmer said to me, "Oh, Walter," he said, "I've got to stop your shooting. You and Neil." Neil was a mate of mine.
Yeah.
I said, "Why?" He said, "Oh, the wife's going to be green. Greeny, you know."
Oh, green thumb.
Green- green
Naturistic.
Meaning like, yeah,
Don't-
don't want
environmentally
duck
friendly.
shot.
Yep,
Yep,
yep.
yep.
I
It's,
thought
it's
fair
cruel
enough.
or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I thought fair enough. That'll do me.
Yep.
Anyway, we had another pond further out, so we went out there. Coming home, and here's two coppers. Des Hayes was one, and Bill Williams, the bloke I told
Yep.
you come to the house, he was the other one coming out of the farm.
The one that
He
wanted
knows the
timber.
name
yeah,
still,
yeah,
that's
I know.
great.
It's good. Yeah.
Coming out of the farm.
Yeah. He knows
So-
the kilometres between stories too.
Anyway, they next day I see his wife down the shops. I said, "What's going on?" "I want to know."
Yeah, the green.
Because
the
we've been
greenie.
shooting these for ages, and you got, because they was great duck shooters.
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, Walter," she said, "I am sorry." I said, "What are you sorry for?" They caught him coming home drunk and told him if he let them have the pond, they wouldn't book him.
Oh shit!
And that's went on. See, that's what happened.
Right there you go. It's that
There you
same
go.
thing.
Yeah.
Where the cops just fucking
Yeah, they took him home. Mm-hmm. No
End of
drunk
story,
driving
just don't do that.
charges or anything. and
Yeah.
They got our pond.
yeah.
Fuck
And that's
yeah.
what went on in them days, that sort of
Yeah,
thing.
and
Yeah.
you can almost see the revenue versus unrevenue. You can
Yeah.
tell straight
Yeah.
away, can't you?
That's
You
it.
can tell straight away where there's money was involved and when there wasn't.
Yeah.
Because a cop had the humanity back
Yeah,
then.
that's right.
There
You're
was the
right.
humanity of it. Like, well, fuck, Walter. I guess you do have to get the car home. Me pulling you up and saying you can't will cost
Yeah.
you $500 in a tow
Yeah,
truck.
that's right.
Whereas, really, you're not burning around
No.
doing this every day to go to get bread. You're just
No.
getting the bastard home.
You're getting
and
it
that's,
home
and
off
there
the
should
road.
be
Yeah.
the reasonability still. You
Yeah.
know, like you seen Pop when I put Fraser in the truck in the Pui. I put him in the front seat. I won't put him in his baby seat. And we'll go up to the shop. The girls
Freak out.
freak out. They think that's absolutely mad. Whereas to me and Fraser, I'm not driving like a dickhead. We're going 44 kilometres an hour up the street, you know, and he's sitting there and he's got his belt on. It's a moment for him. It's
Yeah.
a moment for me. We get to have this, but that's gone.
No.
You get done doing that. Like you said to me, Pop, you said, Pop, because Pop's with me. He's like, yeah, 100% you
Do
should
it.
be able to do that with
Yeah.
your boy.
Yeah.
And you should sit him and you say, Pop's a good man like that. But he said, but if you get caught still, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my
Before you
license.
start.
And
Yeah.
my license.
And your license.
And we're talking 50 metres.
Yeah, but it's not, it could be 2 metres.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right, Pop. Yeah.
And you only got to have that cop sitting there.
That's it. That's
See,
it.
I'm going back if we've got a little bit of time.
Yeah.
My old man,
Well,
my grandfather, Willies, you heard of Willies?
No.
They used to
I've
have
got
the running boards along the side as a little car.
Oh, no, I don't know what it is.
and they used to have the old flick up things on the side. You turn left, you'd flick the left
Oh,
one.
okay, yeah, like a little blinker thing.
Yeah, well, what's a turning signal?
Yep.
Anyway, when we were kids, when I was 12-year-old, I used to play underage football at Bracknell.
Yep.
And my coach was the Bracknell cop.
Yep.
And I'd drive that Willys up to back, and
At
I'd
12?
pull up from me to you away from the cop. He wouldn't be in uniform.
Yep.
And he'd say, "Come on, boy, you're bloody late." And I'd get out, and Dad'd get in the driver's seat and go up to his brother's farm.
At what
right.
age did you say? 12?
12.
Fucking hell.
And I'd drive a car, and he'd come back, stop. I'd get in the driver's seat. That's what I said.
And was there a world of crime like there is today?
No.
Like, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
12-year-olds driving cars and had guns and they hunted and they got these pine cones. They created responsibilities for themselves. And there wasn't this huge amount of crime. Me and Pop always say, and as we all say in this room, like, it's not people who kill people with guns. It's gun. You know,
It's people that kill
it's
people.
not guns.
It's not guns,
It's not guns that kill people.
Yeah,
it's people with the guns that kill. We say this all the time. We speak about castle law and at the house, you know, with the old school terms. And you know, we were even talking last night saying, Pop, if someone broke into my room and we're looking at the kids in the cot, I've got a big sword. Can I smack them in the legs with it? Or no, we can't.
No, you can't do anything.
can't.
No,
do
you get arrested for
Yeah,
it.
that's fucking crazy to me.
And he'll walk.
It's crazy,
And
right?
he'll walk, exactly.
Yeah, you'll do exactly
Well, not
right.
physically, because he'd be fucked.
Yeah, but then that's what we also said, didn't we, Pop? Jail time's not the problem.
Not
if
the
we're-
problem with the kids.
Yeah, no. If the
As I
kids
said.
if the kids are safe and we get in trouble, that's fine. It is what it is. But the fact that you do get in trouble is mad.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you should be able to, if some random's in your room and you perving on your kids, you should be able to chop them in half.
Yeah.
And then call the police
Their
and say,
fucking
he's
fault.
sitting here in 2 pieces. Can we get this sorted out?
Well,
it's
I-
not the way, though.
No,
I
that's how it's
told you
changed.
what that cop said to me when I said about him at Peep and Tom.
Yeah.
Why
He
didn't you
said-
shoot him?
Yeah,
That's what he
but
said.
another one told me, bash the shit out of him, drag him out there on the road and we'll say our cars hit him.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly, you know,
Yeah.
and that's what he said to me.
Yeah.
He
And
said,
and I told
bash
the-
the shit out of him.
I told a story to Pop last night actually about Bobby. And,
The neighbour,
and how he stood in the doorway, and I thought, because I was saying to Pop, can you not hurt people if they're in your house? Pop's like, no, technically you can't.
Yeah.
I didn't know, and I said to Pop, well, I had a story where he put the foot in the door and it slapped him, and,
Yeah.
you know, and that whole thing broke out. Because I thought, if you step into the house,
Then you're-
I am going
you're
to fucking
trespassing,
hurt you.
so
you-
As soon as you put your toe in the door, we're on, you know? And
But
that's,
that's
what I
not the
thought. But
law.
that's not the case at
No.
all, is it? You know, it was just lucky that I...
In America you can, but not in Australia.
Not in Australia, no.
No.
It's just gone too far.
And what do you think
one
about
way.
that? Like you
Oh,
you
you've
come
got
from
to
a
be-
time. You come from a time he had a gun in the corner of the room with bullets in
Yeah.
it, loaded.
No, not loaded.
No.
Always had the gun, but the bullets was beside the
Yeah,
gun.
not like these
In a
days
drawer.
though, where you got the cock in the pantry and you got the bullet. In
No, in a safe. No,
Yeah.
it used to sit in the corner in the bedroom.
Yeah.
The gun.
Yeah.
And the bullets was just in my side drawer. The
Yeah.
cartridges.
Yeah.
And my bullets for the rifle was there, and the rifle was always in the they had wardrobes.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
It was always in the corner of the wall. I knew where everything
Yeah,
was.
Yeah. So it wouldn't
But
take you long.
you were saying, I'll tell you another little story if we got time.
Yeah, we're on your time.
Yeah.
So
And,
whenever you're done, we're done. So yeah,
You
go
were
for
saying
gold.
about Des Hayes. I told you he got me pond and all that,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
copper.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I got one back on him. He come round one Friday night and he said, "You're in trouble, mate." And I said, "What do you mean we're in trouble?" He said, "Your two dogs have just killed 28 purebred black Leghorn chooks, show chooks,
Right.
probably $400 or $500 worth."
Fucking hell, yep.
And I said to my cousin was there. I said, "Have you seen the dogs?" And he said, "No." And I went out back. They wasn't there. So we got in the car and we went down to the pound. Looked over the fence and here they are in the pound. So they were my dogs.
Right, yeah.
Oh no, this story this is a good
and
fucking
in
story.
the pound, so we jumped the fence, and the pound was a big cage, and then the end of it was a box, wooden box. So we just tapped the boards off the wooden box, got the dogs out,
Yeah.
tapped them back on. As I was going home, we got to the tip, so we shot the pup. He was no good anyway. So we shot him and took the old dog home.
Yeah.
Anyway, next morning, Des Hayes come back round. He said, "What are you going to do about your dogs?" I said, "What dogs? Des, I don't know what you're talking about."
My dogs are here.
"Yeah, my dogs are here." He said, that pup and the old dog. I said, no, pup I got rid of 2 weeks ago in Hobart. Sold it to a bloke in Hobart. Of course, the first thing he said, who'd you sell it to? I don't know who he was. He
No paperwork, Pop.
no,
You'd be right.
no paperwork. I said, someone told me I had it, and he rang me and I sold it to him. He come up and picked it up. Where's the old dog? I said, lying at the back door there. So he goes out, pulls it open, he's standing there looking. He said, they were your bloody dogs. He said, I've been shooting with you. They were your dogs. I said, they wasn't my dogs, Des.
Meanwhile,
They
they were.
were, yeah, of course. Anyway.
Tell that story. How did
Anyway, it was a long weekend, and the bloke that was in the pound said he fed them on the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
these dogs? Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
clear. They was being fed on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Des seen mine and name on the Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, for years, Des would say every time I seen him, "You bastard."
You got me.
They was your dogs. I know they was your
And
dogs.
you denied it.
I denied it. How could they be, Des? You seen the old dog? And the other pup I
Cunt's
sold
going
over.
mad. You got a dog with a spot on its neck, and then you got a
One
Pop
of
spot
those.
on its neck. Like, hang on a minute.
Those English Springer Spaniels.
Now, Pop, you want to explain why?
What do you mean?
Well, you said, didn't you break him out?
Yeah, you
I
just
broke
said
them
that.
out.
Yeah,
I
yeah. Oh,
said
you
that.
said that. Yeah. Sorry.
I said that. I
Yeah.
said I broke them out
Yeah.
on the Friday night.
Yeah.
Me and my cousin. And
hell.
anyway, it went on for years. And anyway, Des left the police force and went into the hydro.
Uh-huh.
And I went in to pay my hydro bill. And he looked at me, and every time I see him, he
You fucking
You
bastard.
bastard.
Did you end up telling him?
Yeah, I did that day. I said, Des, I'll put you out of your misery, mate.
How many years after?
Oh, it would have been 4 or 5, I reckon.
Oh,
6,
okay, sweet. I thought you were about to
It was
say
fair while
40,
after.
50. No, all right.
No, Des. And,
He wasn't going mad too long.
No. Oh, well, 5 years. Every time he seen you, Sherry will tell you, every time Sherry was with me, they were your bloody dogs, boy. Boy, you're a bastard. And you said, they were your dogs.
Thank you, sweetheart.
And I'd say, no, Des, it wasn't mine. And, I told him the story. He said, I knew they were your bloody dogs, you bastard.
Put him out of his misery finally. Eh?
Yeah, I put him out of his misery, but to me it was a payback in one way,
Yeah, that's it.
you know. But I got on all right with Des, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
See, I used to kill sheep for him,
Yeah.
lambs.
Yeah.
And I killed him for the boss of Launceston, the big boss of the police force. No one ever knew, and if there was ever a raid coming on that sort of thing, they'd let me know, don't kill any this weekend.
Right.
They're on the warpath.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was right in with the...
You were that's it.
Yeah.
Different world.
Of course, we'd kill a lamb for them and be half price what they buy it out of the shop.
of
And
course.
it'd be better stuff because it's
Fresher.
chilled in the cold and
Yeah.
not in
Fresher.
the freezer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, do you boys, or, does anyone have any questions for Pop about the era, whether it be power, car, like anything? Because you got someone here, great memory, born in the 50s. You got you got nearly 3/4 of a century of knowledge. Has anyone got any questions?
Oh, bullshit.
When you're on with like the pigeons and you're waiting for them to come out and you have to take the little thing off them.
Yeah.
When's like did you like know and expect the time when they'd be back to wait for
He had a
them?
rough time.
Yeah.
I had a cockatoo, believe it or not.
Yeah.
And he'd see him coming before I would, and he'd yell out, Dad, 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 he'd be going.
Oh, so he'd see the
And you-
cockatoo would see him.
See him before I would,
Wow.
and you'd see it break in the clouds. And then you'd see a little black dot, and then down they'd
cockatoo
come
would
and
be like,
land,
"Dad."
and they'd fall into a trap, which was like that, and their head would go through and they couldn't move. And you'd be underneath and just pull the ring off, drop it in your clock and turn it.
Fuck, hell.
It was a great sport, actually.
What was the time frame though? Melbourne, say you let him go. All right,
Could
they
be
let him
3
go. on-
hours.
3 hours.
3 hours
Fuck off.
from
What's a plane trip?
From
Wonthaggi.
Mount. Oh yeah.
Do they
One
catch?
taggy.
Do they catch a current?
Well, it all depends on the wind and everything else.
Yeah.
3 hours is fuck
3
all.
hours would be a good flight.
3 hours is fuck all. I'm thinking months.
Months.
I'm thinking fucking. I didn't know it was the same day. I'm
Same.
thinking you let the bastard go,
Mount
you go eat
Gambier is
dinner
the
for a
same
few
day.
weeks, and oh fuck.
Weeks.
Mount Gambier's the same day.
Wow.
South Australia, Keith's the same day. You didn't fly for 2 days.
Yeah, right.
2 days, after 2 days, she was finished. The race was over. Nothing
They're
come home
dead.
in that time. It was a dead
They're
race.
gone, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you boys?
You got any
Connor,
questions?
get off your phone. Have you got any questions for? Sorry. You You got any questions for Pop about the era, 50s till now? Whether it be TVs, power,
Jet, what about you?
cars, anything to do with cars. I fucking told you boys to do some research.
That's all right. It's
No,
all
we
right.
probably
don't
covered
need to-
everything as well.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say.
I wanted to ask a couple questions to start, but it's all been covered.
Yeah.
Well, no, go for go. Oh,
No.
it's all been
Yeah, it's all
covered.
covered, yeah.
All right, all right.
Well, thanks.
Well, hang on, I got something else.
Oh,
to
yeah.
say. Well, I'll give you 3 last questions. We'll final up on.
Yeah,
Now, one of
finish
these
up.
questions is, what do you think this country, or we'll start with this country, I suppose. What do you think this country is going to be like in the next 100 years, Pop?
I don't want to think. It's going downhill,
Okay.
in my opinion.
What's the main reason for that? Do you think
I know you don't want to talk.
Technology,
immigration? Have you got any
immigration.
Oh, it's crazy.
Well,
right?
immigration's out of control. Everyone knows that. I've got nothing against black, white, pink, or blue.
Yep.
What about yellow?
But they've got to, when they walk into this country, they've got to abide by our rules.
Yeah.
Which it's not. They
Hang
shouldn't
on,
be
have you
able
got
to-
something to say, Connor?
Shush. No, let him keep going. Pop's going
No,
here.
that's fine. So just,
They shouldn't be allowed to build all these synagogues and
Yeah.
all these churches.
They
and-
should assimilate.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, and
Well,
if
if
you
mosques-
get caught doing something wrong, straight on a plane, go on.
Yeah,
Drop
see
it
you
off
later.
at the airport and
Yeah, I
piss
agree.
off.
like I was saying to Pop last night, it's almost strange to be a straight white Australian patriot in this country at the moment.
Oh yeah.
You get frowned upon. Like I said to you, Pop, me and Maddie took the kids to a park, new park in Aura. Back in Banya, there's a new estate called Acacia now.
Oh, really?
Behind Banya. Yeah, it's getting huge, bro. It's right near Roy's Road.
Yeah.
We're out there, and me and Maddie and the kids were the only ones speaking English out of 12 people at the park.
It's
There was like
ridiculous.
Arabians, and there was Indians, and there was
Arabians.
yeah, like Arabic people. Arabians?
Arabian Nights. Sorry, yeah.
No, that's what they call them, Arabics. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever they
June
are.
or whatever they might be called,
I
sand
have to bleep
monkeys.
that out. Yep.
Yeah, but we were the only people there speaking Aussie, and it was a bit. Maddie was like uncomfortable. Can we go? So
Yeah.
That's where it's wrong. They should be made to speak English.
Yeah.
These things over their faces, these women with everything over their faces, that's wrong.
Yeah. You
We've
come-
got to walk around with, they can see who we are.
Yeah. Exactly. They come to Australia, right?
Yeah.
Because their country's shit.
Yep,
They should come here and adapt our fucking
Culture.
our way of life.
yep.
our culture.
That's why Australia's great, and now they're fucking ruining it by bringing their shit here. Like, that's
I think Chris had a great point, and he said, if you're going to move to Australia, leave your culture
At home.
or your religion rather,
Yeah, religion, yeah.
and try and adapt to your new
Yeah,
great
yeah.
country that you're moving to is
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah.
Whether it be the
right.
Christian. I'm not asking you to go to the Christian church or anything,
No.
but just try your best to fit in here, and because a lot of their goal is Sharia law in the West world. If we get enough Muslims to move into a certain
gonna
place,
become
we'll
Muslim.
change it to the Sharia law, and then the Australians will be the minority, and the Muslims won't be.
Which in France, there's more Muslims there than there are the
It-
locals
it-
in
it-
French.
local.
and England.
There's more than and England.
And England at the moment.
They've elected politicians because of the mass numbers of Muslims there.
Yeah.
That's what's happening to us now.
Yeah.
And we're going to lose Australia. That's
That's
what's
right.
happening.
Yeah.
And it's fucking terrible. So I get what you're saying. It's
Well, this old
ridiculous.
bloke said to me, the war bloke, said to me one day, he said, he said, we went away and lost all these people at war. Mm-hmm. He said, now the Japs are buying us.
Yeah, exactly.
He said, we fought all them fights. He said,
For
now
so
they're
many
just going to
years.
walk in and buy us.
Buy
Yeah.
everything.
They
Yeah.
own everything. They
Yeah.
own all the land out west and,
Yeah.
Yep.
all
Yep.
these big
And that was,
properties.
and that's the problem. We got family that fought in war. Us in here.
Yeah.
For what?
For nothing.
Essentially.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Now it's just a waste.
For
That's
what?
why I
for
say
cultural.
to you,
It's for cultural integrity, and that's gone.
it's going downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to be coming into this world now. I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm going out.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I've got left, but Fraser and Maisie and their kids,
yeah.
there's nothing to look forward to.
Unless there's
Where
a
I
change.
live, unless it changes
Yeah.
drastically.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, no technology, or not as much technology,
Well, barely.
but
yeah.
there was work.
Yeah.
Everyone would go to work.
Yeah.
There wasn't anyone out of work, hardly.
Everyone was productive.
If you wanted to work, you could get a job.
Yeah.
And now,
Like think
You
about
better know someone because you can't.
Yeah, but think
You know.
about buying houses. Like,
Yeah.
these guys can't even rent a house.
No.
Jet's trying to find a house. They can't even find a house. There's
That's
no,
right.
There's no housing for these for Aussies that live here.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what Pop said to me. He said, You're mad like you didn't say quite. I'm mad having more kids, but you're saying how can you? You get to a
That's
certain.
right.
How can you get to a certain point where
I say
unless you're
three's enough.
generationally wealthy,
What?
3.
three
I
max.
had 3. I think 3's enough.
Three's a lot, yeah.
This day and age, I don't have to tell you can't tell anyone how many kids to have.
Yeah.
Until they
Because
do it.
Madison's like a grandmother.
Yeah.
Her grandmother was she'd had 10.
If she could have.
If she could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she got very sick with Adam, and I pulled the pin, me and her mother actually,
Yeah.
and I went under the knife.
So
you
did
know,
I. Yeah, I had
yeah.
5 before I did that, but yeah.
but Sherry, she nearly died actually.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She got that sick, and she always brings it up, but only for you and Mum, I'd had 4 more,
Yeah, yeah.
And that I said, yeah, but you've got to feed them. Well, them days I bought my first house. I had 3 acres of land and a big house,
Yeah.
like your big Queenslander here, for $7,000.
Fucking hell.
And I had no money. So the old lady who was selling it left $800 in it for the deposit.
Oh wow.
So I paid her back the $800 in cash.
Yeah, that never happened at all. Yeah.
Pop talks about houses he's built with his hands.
Yeah.
That sold for $1 million
$1 million
now.
down there. I built it for $25,000. I bought 3 acres of land for $2,000.
Yeah.
3 acres.
3 acres. And
25
I put a road
Gs.
in. I
Put a road in.
I put a road in to this place by people that wanted to dump rocks and gravel and
Yep.
that sort of stuff. Didn't cost me a penny. And then I built at the house. It sold here last year for $1 million and more.
Fucking hell, that's
You know?
crazy.
So why would it's
Yeah, it's a different world.
just a
isn't it?
different world. And
Yeah.
Sherry and Madison and that always say to me, catch up with the times, Pop. I don't want to.
No.
Pops
You
in-
lived in a good time.
I lived in a time where, you didn't worry about anything, nothing. You didn't have the stress like
Yeah.
the young people have got
Do
today.
it today. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you've got to feel sorry for
Yeah.
all these.
What
I
these
don't know
guys
about
are
this young
walking
bloke,
into.
Well, yeah.
but, if they start a family
How old are you,
together,
Ethan?
Start a
14, son.
14. Well, he's in a bad time to buy. He'll never buy a house unless his father buys it for him.
Oh, thank you, Dad.
and
Thank you, Connor.
that sort of
That's
thing.
what it is now. Well, let's wrap it up because we're going for 2.5 hours and it's going to be a big file.
All right. Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
No, one last question. Oh, wait, 3, no, this is it. This is the finale, everyone, right? Pop, 3 people dead or alive that you could have dinner with. Who were they?
Anyone, yeah.
Anyone in the world, dead or alive. You could have dinner with 3 people, just a conversation,
And
sit
why?
down. I picked like Steve Irwin, my great-great-grandfather, and who else was it?
I can't remember.
Oh, not Adolf Hitler.
Hitler.
I think it was someone else. But it could be anyone dead or alive. It could be your father.
Mum's father.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe fucking.
Sorry, yeah, your
Who?
mum's
Kobe
a
Bryant.
basketball player, don't worry.
So who'd you say your mother's father?
Mum's father,
Why?
he'd be one.
Why
Blue.
is that? Why is that?
Well, I never ever met him.
Right.
Oh, your
and
mum's
according
father.
to all the stories I've got, he was a great bloke.
Right.
And now I was named after him.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. So,
Now Fraser upon that.
and now Fraser's got a bit of it.
Yeah.
Jesus, dead or alive? Oh shit, mate, that's a hard one.
It's
When
a
you
hard
asked me
one.
earlier, I could have. No one famous. I'm not into that sort of
Okay.
thing. You know,
That's
if you
interesting.
wanted,
Yeah.
none of these movie stars do nothing for me.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's
So
most people go there, right? That's where they go.
No,
that's
movie
cool.
stars do nothing for me, I'm afraid. Geez, who else would I want?
You got 2 more.
I know, you're making it hard.
I know. I wanted to spring this one on you.
Yeah,
Just-
you're making it hard, mate, because, geez, who would you want to go out to dinner and why?
anyone gone too soon?
Yeah, probably Don, my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
He died at 50.
What would you say to him?
He was a great bloke.
Why him?
Why him? Because he was very, very close to me.
Okay.
We was great mates. When
Yep.
I first, he done a lot of sneaking Sherry out, so we was on our own.
Good man.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah.
He'd be another one.
So
he
there's
was
your-
a great man.
So you got
That's
2
2.
there.
One more.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus, would you?
All right.
Me and him wouldn't hit it off, I'm afraid.
2,000 head a day, mate.
He started the shit. Jesus, mate, I wish it.
Oh, no, I didn't want to hit you with this. I should
No.
have, but probably shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have, because as I said, I'm not into politicians. I'm not into
Movie stars.
What about this
movie
pop?
stars.
What about that? One of your pops that give 2 bob to your brother and not 2 bob to you. Would you sit down and have a chat and ask him why?
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah.
That's probably the only reason I.
Because I know that you do think about that still.
Well, it's a thing. So you come
You know
down.
what? You know what we're talking about?
No, but I get the general idea. But
He
go.
come down and he'd give me brother 22 bob.
Right.
Wouldn't give me anything.
Right. Who's
didn't
this?
like
Who
me.
is
My
this?
grandfather.
Oh, right.
Had
Yeah.
favourites, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was his favourite.
Yeah.
And Mum would always give me 2 bob to cover it.
Yeah.
But I never ever knew what I'd done to him
Right.
to make him dislike me.
Yeah.
But I had that feeling I didn't dislike him either.
Yeah.
Because when he died, I was breaking a horse in for a bloke. Mum come down and says, "You got to come home. Your grandfather's died." What do I got to come home for?
Didn't
So-
like him, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and
I
that
said
sort of thing. I had no feeling.
And I said to Pop, I said,
did.
you know, when he's telling me, I said, how often do you think about that, you know? And he said, quite a lot now that I'm a great-grandfather. And
Well, that's what I think, that if I give that bloke $10, I've got to give her $10.
Right.
You don't give one without the
Yeah,
other.
that's right. Yeah.
You know,
He
in
hits
any
me about,
family.
he hit me about Fraser and Maisie. Oh, you're going to give Fraser juice? You're going to give Maisie juice?
Yeah. You give them. You don't separate one from the
No,
other.
it's gotta be
Because if
even.
you do, they're going to. I know I resent it
Yes.
in myself.
Yeah, yeah.
I think of it a lot.
It definitely-
I still say to my brother, you know, oh yeah, you was Pop's pet, you know.
Yeah.
This bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't mean that, just joking.
Just joking. Yeah.
So you'd sit down with him and you'd ask him why?
I'd
maybe?
ask him why, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'd do. I wouldn't. And then I'd get up and go home.
Yeah.
That's just the one question. Get the fuck out. Yeah.
All right, Pop. Look, we're gonna. You know,
Thanks, mate.
I'm glad you came in, Pop.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you know, who knows? In 100 years from now, people will be able to go on YouTube and search up their great grandfather at some stage.
Yeah,
so
watch it.
we're very happy if you come in. I
We
hope this isn't.
appreciate
I hope
it.
this isn't the last time you're in. Maybe we come in for a bit of a key moment
Still
or a
plenty more,
milestone.
mate.
That's
yeah,
right,
that's
yeah.
right. That's right. But we just want to say from everyone here,
Yeah,
thank you
thanks.
for coming in, Pop,
No
and telling
worries.
your story. And
We appreciate it.
Everyone's gonna love it. So
That's
thank
great,
you.
man. Thank you. All right.
No worries.
Thanks, guys.
mate.
Cheers. All right. If you can't lie straight in bed,
Be honest. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
That's right.